Tell me on the dime, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 197, where shit gets real. We are talking the Game Awards, as well as Cyberpunk and the bugs that come along with it. So today should be kind of a spirited show. Let's go ahead with our introduction since we late. Let's just get this shit out the way. In no particular order, starting with the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
1 second. I'll do my thing in a moment. I'm being talked to.
Okay, all right. So next up, we got Big Mike. What's up, man? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
What up? I've been playing a little bit of everything, but the main thing I've been playing is Cyberpunk, and I've also been, since it happened, I went and started another playthrough, on my 5th playthrough of The Last of Us 2. I'm like, shit, let's get it.
This dude is on some super shillery,
The
man.
game is fucking fantastic, and as you can see, as my picture in my background, what we got up there.
Now this dude is like all in and shit. What up, Wraith?
What
up, Wraith? I see you, bro. All right. So Last of Us 2 and Cyberpunk. That's been your life for the week.
Right now, Cyberpunk's been my life.
All right. Next up, we got now the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
Everybody is the Rage Queen. Yeah, I'm doing pretty decent. It's here. I've been playing. I finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla this week, so that made me happy to get through that. It took me 142 hours to do the completionist route, and everything. So, and I did it on the hardest difficulty. So yeah, it was a good game. Had a lot of fun with it, and I, play a little bit more of Immortals: Fenyx Rising.
Love that game. That game is so fucking dope.
And then I did do Cyberpunk yesterday. I did a 12-hour stream, so I got into that as well. And
that's about it, huh?
honestly, that game's hitting my backlog. After playing it yesterday, I have no interest in playing it for a while. I'm going to go and I'm going to focus on Fenyx because that's way more fun.
Fenyx is so much better, right? It's just fun.
It's leagues better than fucking Cyberpunk.
No, not better than Cyberpunk. No fucking way. No.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, it is better than fucking Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, I'm not.
No
I'm not liking
fucking way. No
I'm not liking
way,
it right
Terry.
And it has something to do with the graphics because I knew going in that it was looking rough. It's literally the gameplay. It's just boring. Like, the game is just fucking boring, and it has everything that I said that I didn't want, which was copy-paste bullshit. And
what? Okay.
Yeah, all right. I'm not feeling it. The AI is so fucking dumb, dude. Like, I posted a clip, man. They just stand there and let you shoot them. No, the game is terrible.
The AI can be a little bit glitchy. I agree with you there, Terry, on that one.
The game is fucking dumb. Like, I can't. If you do a main story though, that stuff's good. The main story's good.
You're about to make Daddy cry.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not about to make me cry.
Because everything else for Cyberpunk is ass. All right, so I'm waiting. I'm gonna let it sit for like 3 months for them to get their shit in gear, and then I'll come back to it. Because right now, after that 12-hour session, I would rather go back and do a full playthrough of Phoenix and a full playthrough of Watch Dogs, and then I'll go back to fucking Cyberpunk, and they better have that shit, figured out, because that game isn't worth playing right now. It's not. It's not any fun. Not any fun.
What's up, Kronos? I see you, Kronos. Dre, I know you here for Terry. You literally hit me up yesterday and said, I will be there for Terry. So he's here for you, Terry. You have your super fan. Dre said he was cosplaying as Terry next Halloween and shit. What up, Ray Frozen? I see y'all motherfuckers in here on that garbage. All right, well, welcome, Terry. Welcome.
Hey, Danny.
He could probably make me look even better. You don't do it.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. All right, next up, we have Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. Mr. No Cam, a.k.a. Mr. No Games. What's up, man? How you doing? I know you're slowly morphing from a Sony pony to an adult on PC. How you doing, man? What's going on?
What's up, everybody? Yo, this is Prime Time, aka Wesley Pipes. Yeah, I'm just, I've been playing shit that's old, but I've been playing Greedfall,
which is amazing.
The Outer Worlds,
which is amazing.
Doom Eternal right now, which is fucking amazing.
Which is amazing.
But I just got my 3070, my RTX 3070. So today I'm going to install it. I'm also going to install my NVMe SSD, and it is going dizzle. And then I got my 4K TV. I'm gonna open up on Christmas. It is going dizzle.
Oh, I just gasmed. All right, well, dude, Hey, listen, man, we're gonna get that motherfucker put in, dude, and we're going to up test.
It sounds like you already put it in.
And it was just the tip. Who knew? All right, well, welcome, sir. Welcome. What's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform, and of course, I've been chilling for Cyberpunk. Have chat tell you. So I've been playing some Cyberpunk, playing some Immortals, because that game is. Listen, guys. Don't let the shiny shit that's out fool you. Still get Immortals. Immortals is so fucking good. I know there's these Nintendo dudes, and I'm a Nintendo dude, but you can't let that stop you from enjoying shit. You can't say, I don't want to play Immortals because it's like Breath of the Wild. Fuck you, man. There's so many games that copy games. It's not just like Breath of the Wild. Hell, it's like fucking Odyssey too. It's like a bunch of games. So fucking play that shit. But Cyberpunk is orgasmic, so I'm on a different end than Terry. Probably because I'm playing at PC. It's a whole different game. I'm telling you, between console and PC, it is literally night and day. So we'll get into that. So I've been playing Cyberpunk. I've also been playing games on my phone as well. I've been playing Heroes War, which is Gacha War. And I've also been playing Idola. So those are the two games I'm playing on my phone right now. So if you guys want to check it out, it's on iOS and Android. Love those games. They're dope. Just don't spend the fucking money, please. Don't spend it. I know you want that 5-star character. That motherfucking character ain't dope. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I got.
What up, Mrs. Ratchet? Miss Ratchet.
I got Zong Li last night.
Oh, you got Zong Li? Fuck. I don't have Zong Li.
I got Zong Li last night. Man. I got 800 gems from the maintenance from Gotcha Impact.
Yeah.
From Genshin Impact. And so I did a 10 roll, so it takes like 1,600. I had like a few left.
Yeah. I
did a 1,600 gems, and I got Zong Li last night, and I got 3 razors in that.
Huh?
I got Zong Li and 3 razors in the same 10 pool.
Man, that's just racist as fuck. Yeah, so now I'm just playing, man. Damn, man, I need Zhong Li, dude, and I've been I'm just gonna fucking expose myself. I pumped in another $30 trying to get fucking Zhongli, man. I did, dude. I didn't even get fucking Razor. I got fucking Jean. The 5-star shit popped up. I said, here we go, Zhongli. It was fucking Jean and
the trash.
I'm like, damn, at least give me another motherfucking Diluc or something. Damn. For real. I got Diluc. I didn't even get Diluc, man. Damn. So yeah, so I've been doing that. And yeah, so let's get into it. You know what? One moment. Let me kick my fucking dogs out because they're playing too much right now. They're whining and shit. So give me 1 second, guys.
As we attempt to go to our intermission, enjoy the sounds from the Hamilton.
That's it right there.
I know Cyberpunk is very divisive right now, so it's a lot going on.
I can't wait to jump into it and kind of expose Danny here.
Absolutely about to expose Big Mike. So let's get into that. But before we do that, before we get into that, I know we also had some crazy shit go down, which is the Game Awards. It's like there was some big shit going down yesterday and the day before yesterday. So let's just start with the Game Awards first, since that's just easiest to slide into, All right. So Game Awards, Jeff Keighley. His shoes did not match his outfit, nor he looked so tired too. I could tell he was just like, them motherfuckers who produced it was whooping his ass because all that shit was online and some shit. Yeah.
Those shoes were popping.
You said they were. You said they were a bop. They not a bop. Them motherfuckers was garbage.
I did say they were a bop when they were on stream, and you agreed also. So don't be flipping and flopping. You said those.
I said they were. I said they were a flop. Them motherfuckers.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So Game Awards. So Game Awards went down, and they had a lot of world premieres, and I wanted to kind of just go over some of the world premieres, and then we'll talk about the Game of the Year, because I don't want to go over all of the nominees. It's just tiresome to kind of go over every last nominee when the most important part is, of course, the Last of Us argument. So let's just not fucking just stop and let's just give the people what the fuck they want. So let's go ahead and check out some of the trailers here, and yeah, well, then we'll talk about Game Awards and give our scores here. So. Now, these aren't in any order. These are just motherfucking, we just checking them out. So, first things first, Fall Guys Season 3. So let's check it out.
It's the most wonderful time
of the year.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
Who's still playing Fall Guys, though? Anybody still playing Fall Guys?
I still play it from time to time.
Because I'm like, is it still a thing?
I only played season 1. I only played season 1, so I haven't touched it since.
Oh, okay. I did not get horny over the fucking trailer. I refuse to accept that. Let me turn this shit down. There we go. I did not fucking get horny over this fucking trailer. Believe it. I did not. Kronos, you're not really a fan? So just talk about the important awards, Last of Us 2.
The real meat and potatoes.
The real meat and potatoes. So that was Fall Guys.
We don't give a fuck about best Yeah, we don't give a fuck about best influencer. Fuck that shit.
Now this shit intrigued me a lot. This is the same people who did A Way Out, Joseph Fares, which he's the man. That love that guy, and I want to fucking drink a beer and smoke a blunt with that dude. Yeah, Joseph Fares. They developed this new game and shit. It's another co-op style game, like A Way Out. You know, you got this married couple. And it's like they're trying to like repair their fucking relationship.
Look at these dolls. Almost forgot they
I'm so excited for this.
I can't wait to fucking play this.
Yeah,
this
this
looks
shit
so
looks
dope.
I love The Way Out, and you know it's got that same gameplay as.
It looks more expanded too. It looks way more expanded than A Way Out for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, and it's got more of that art style. Well, this one's a little bit more play looking, but it's like I guess you know, reminds me more of for gameplay like a Tale of Two.
Bella, what's up, Bella?
Bad Bella, what's cracking, homegirl?
Yeah, I'm with Terry. This looks fucking
Struggle!
dope. I know me and the wife would love to play this shit.
What's cracking, fam?
I had to mute the when they showed this trailer. I had to mute the whole trailer.
Oh, it was because of music and shit. I figured
Oh,
it
as
was
soon
fucking.
as I heard that song, I was like, mute!
Hold on. Let me
Like,
mute
no.
our shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to mute. I have to mute us because I don't want us to get fucked.
Oh yeah, I was muting on a lot of the different trailers that I knew had copyright songs in them. I was like, nope, I'm not fucking around with that shit.
Yeah, I know a few friends on YouTube, like Salty. He was doing the live reaction, and he got copyrighted striking on YouTube for all these songs that were playing.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't messing. I was like, oh, mute. I muted like at least 4 times during the thing.
Hell
And
yeah,
told
I
him,
did get
like-
some of the
I was
song.
like,
Fuck.
Yeah, I told him, I said, this is like one of the big reasons why, you know, the platform podcast went to Twitch, because we were getting all of those copyrighted strikes.
Just every fucking thing was just like, we couldn't do anything. It was just copyright.
What's up, Slow Mo?
Yo,
What
we
up,
got a legend
Slow-Mo?
now! Slow-Mo!
Slow-Mo, what's happening, fam?
Slow-Mo backslap!
So we sit here, we're watching the trailers for Game Awards, the new world premieres, and then we'll talk about the Game Awards show. So
I said,
thank you
fuck
all for
these
being
world
here.
premieres. I
Appreciate
would-
everybody being here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
this is Dragon Age, right?
I didn't see this one yet.
Dude, it literally showed nothing. Like, Dragon Age...
You didn't miss much. It was just a CGI
They're
thing.
not gonna have anything to show. They haven't even got the.
Hell, they just lost they fucking
They
dude.
threw a damn trailer together to advertise, and that's it. It's just like they did for Mass Effect. They don't have that thing started either. They just threw a trailer together.
He said the name is so random. Slow-Mo black.
Hey, one day I'm gonna have Slow-Mo on here, man. He's a cool dude.
That's true, Dre. It's probably gonna be another couple years for sure.
I say 8 years.
We've got
It's gonna be about as long as Cyberpunk.
Got your back.
I hope not.
Demons, dragons, darkspawn.
Yeah, I was gonna say BioWare might be gone after these games.
Exactly, Frozen. I say Bioware might go bloop right down the toilet.
Right.
We're gonna see.
But what they showed right there is interesting. They showed a magic-based archer.
I saw
So
that.
I want to see if they're keeping that, or if that's some bullshit, because you don't ever mix those two in Dragon Age. You always,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
I want to see if you can have a magic type archer in that game, because that would be amazing.
If you don't want to end up.
All right, so the beta for this, there's signups for the beta right now.
Won't work here. Running and hiding are simply not viable.
This looks dope as fuck, though.
Here, if you plan on
And I do want to play
you need
this.
to shift your mind into a higher
What's this?
Outriders.
Oh, Outriders. Okay, yep, I remember this game. Yep.
First,
Yeah, I think that shit's gonna be tight. That Outriders. That shit's
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
right.
tight.
You can use cover. Nobody stops.
I'm interested in
You're a
Outriders.
biological sledgehammer.
I'm interested in it, but it
Like,
very well could
chuck
flop
yourself into
because
the
it
fray.
feels too much
2,
like Destiny.
your powers are on
not
tap.
gonna do well.
You feel that?
But I heard just a single player, but it's got it's multiplayer, but it's really more of a
Keep them waiting.
What's that?
like this PVE. There is no.
Outriders.
Gotta kill to heal.
Yeah, I heard it was just really strictly just a story-based game.
Want your
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I was under the impression it was kind of like a games and service type game. It's not.
It's co-op, but it's all strictly story-based, from what the developers were saying. Now they could just be lying, saying that to get you in.
Oh, okay.
But they said it was a story-based game.
So you like that name there, Kronos? People can fly. They made some decent games. The last game that I know they made was Gears of War Judgment.
Yeah.
Oh boy, don't tell them that. Now you just lost like half the audience.
Gears of War Judgment wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't.
I mean, I like Judgment, but you start talking about Judgment, like most people are probably going to be like, that was their most hated
Shittiest shit.
You know what I mean? So like, don't bring that shit up.
Okay, so I definitely want to fuck with this.
See what you started? I told you, don't bring up fucking Judgment. No one's talking.
See, to me, I thought 4 was probably like the worst. See, I thought Gears of War 4 was like the worst.
David, remember that old game Nier?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is like the kind of like prequel remake of the first
prequel
one.
remake, yes.
Yeah.
it looked like it's moving better.
Oh, for sure. Because that first one was garbage, but the new one, the Nier Automata's dope as fuck.
Yeah, Automata's tight.
Yeah, Automata's
This
tight.
one looked better than the first one did.
Oh yeah, for
Terry
sure.
Terry doesn't like Nier Automata.
That's because Terry don't like action games.
I'm like, Terry doesn't like good games.
That's what
I mean,
Big
like
Mike,
I said, the first one was okay, but this looked better than the first one though. Like when the first one came.
He said we the same. I hate the name with Sony some ugly ass numbers in. He said that's why Big Mike 24/10/24/77 is ugly as fuck. Facts.
So mostly everybody has Big Mike, so that's why I threw my birth date in there.
Okay, so now this one is the Dragon like battle royale, right? Panzer style.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a Dragon Battle Royale.
Oh, this is a battle royale. I thought this was just like a Dragoon.
I thought it was like Panzer
I
Dragoon,
thought
but it's not. It's
regular I
PvP.
thought it was regular PvP. I didn't know it was a battle royale.
It's
I'm sure they're gonna add.
It's battle royale elements. It's like all these people in one map
This
and
one was
one.
PC only though, right?
I think this is PC only. Yes.
Because they didn't advertise any consoles on the thing, so I think this is a PC exclusive.
These are facts I cannot. Bad Bella. Mike hates Mexicans. Man, we found that out yesterday. We found that out yesterday.
That's a lie.
Am I playing this? I might test it out. They got the beta, so I'm gonna fuck with the beta and see what it's like. If it's trash, it's trash. Fuck you, Frozen. I'm not buying it. And not playing it.
Frozen. Daniel will buy the game but won't play it.
That is not facts.
Daniel will buy it and probably not beat it either.
It's a Mike out
Big
of
Mike
pocket.
almost lost his barbecue card yesterday.
He did.
almost lost.
Yeah, he did. He couldn't come to the barbecue. He thought he was there.
He came to the cookout and almost embarrassed himself.
This game lost me when they said it was going to be like.
Yeah, this game, because I was kind of interested in it, Terry, but this one is like.
If it was PvP, then I would play it. I have no interest in doing PvP on something like this.
This was reminding me of the game Payday.
It's like Payday. It's like fucking Payday. Fuck that shit. Because Payday.
With the cop and robbers shit. I'm
yeah,
like,
cops and robbers shit.
No.
Hood, outlaws, and legends.
Games like that, the players ruin games like that. They make them unfun because people are just trash.
Nah. I'm far from Donald Trump, man. Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude.
But anyways.
Oh, now here is the shit right here. Here is the shit right here. This is the Left 4 Dead. People who did Left 4 Dead, they're continuing the Left 4 Dead kind of like, this is like a soft continuation or soft sequel to Left 4 Dead. And it's called Back for Blood, and it's fucking dope. And this one has a beta, right? Closed beta?
Yes.
And the signups are right now, so go fucking sign up if you want to play with me and Big Mike.
December 17th.
Yep, December 17th. Me and Big Mike are already in this bitch.
And this is pre-alpha that they're showing. It looks pretty good.
Looks
for pre-alpha.
fucking
Yeah,
good,
it looks
right?
good for pre-alpha.
So if you want to play with us here on the platform, just go ahead and sign up for the beta, and then let us know you want to game it out on this, and we'll run some on the beta. So fuck yeah.
So it's a team-based PvE or is it PvP?
Have you ever played Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead, PvE,
Dead,
David.
PvE.
It's PvE.
Yeah.
It's team-based
It's
PvE.
a 14 PvP.
PVE. Okay, yeah, I'll sign up for it.
Not 14.
Four.
Players, whatever.
There's 4 players PVE, David. So it's
So 4-player PVE. You get together and kill these
zombie
hordes.
fucking craziness. Yes.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll
Really
join the
good.
debate.
It's really good. But the thing is, with games like this, they all flop because everybody just wants to play Left 4 Dead.
Shut up, Struggle.
I don't think it'll flop. A lot of people.
Whenever anybody does a game that's Left 4 Dead inspired, it fails.
You said they had the trainer on in the gameplay.
I don't think it'll fail because there's a few people work on Left 4 Dead making this game.
I understand that they have the original devs making the game. That doesn't change the fact that fanboys are going to be like, "Nah, the original Left 4 Dead's better."
Well, they can suck a dick because this shit is the evolution of it. They can suck a dick, honestly. I get it. Left 4 Dead was fucking amazing, but you gotta give shit a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give
exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. They're slow.
Hashtag PC. Facts frozen.
But I think it'll do good because it's from the same people that made Left 4 Dead.
Hashtag facts.
I mean, it looks good. I mean, I'll sign up for the
I
debate
like
on
Left 4
that.
Dead. I enjoy it, but I mean, I don't have it.
All right, so now this one is Evil West. Now, David, you said you was hyped for this one, right? This is like
I'm hyped for this one.
Kind of like a Van Helsing type game, third-person action game and shit.
I'm always down for something like that. It almost reminds me of Resident Evil a tiny bit too.
A little bit. It's like, but it's definitely more.
Thanks, that PC trash. Dang, that's messed up.
But that's because dudes is hurt. But that's all right though. We'll get into that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is hurt, man. But now, what needs to happen though? It needs to play out like this. I can't if it's like super fucking like corridors with no real shit. Then this game is gonna be garbage.
It needs to have some pretty good fidelity on the monster.
It needs fidelity. It needs not necessarily open world, but the spots where you are at needs to be kind of big. So the locations need to be big, and it doesn't need to be forced into corridors, and it'll be good.
I don't know.
See what they say, PS5, Xbox.
Some of their games are like mid-tier.
I know. Focus do have some. So it's hit or miss. Either it's dope or it's trash. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Focus is.
Waiting at the beginning.
Struggle's like, where's Crimson Desert? He wants to go in on it.
He wants to go in on Crimson Desert. That shit was like 3 frames a second, but it looked amazing though.
Every time. What is
This has me interested. I like House Marquee.
So this looks good. Yeah, now this looks good.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this one too. This that lady in space. This that space.
Mostly, House Marquee makes twin shooter games, but it's nice to see them making something different.
This is look, Terry about to be mad. This is Shoot Souls.
It's not Shoot Souls. It's Return.
It's like Shoot Souls. It's Shooter Souls.
That's what it is.
This just looks like a third-person bullet hell.
Look.
That's what it looks like. Third-person bullet hell.
It does look like a third-person bullet hell, though. It really does.
Platformer. There you go. Third-person bullet hell
platformer.
There you go.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
I'm down. Yep, I'm down for it. This look tight.
It's Soulsy. Look, I'm just trying to trigger Terry.
Is they ever charge $70 for this?
I hope
I'll
not.
pay for it. I'll pay it. $70.
That's because Big Mike is fucking.
I had a
We're already paying $70 for most games now these days. So.
They say block rate. Can't block it, block.
Just blocked it.
I like that. I'm curious about this.
This is another one. Games like this tend to not be good, you know. Gonna be
exactly.
But is it like it's not like Friday the 13th? Not like that, right? This is like
we saw
the gameplay for this looks exactly like Friday the 13th and those other games that are like that.
I hope not, man. I hope it's not like one dude is the fucking. Yeah, I hope to God not. Yeah, it looks like it could be like action game, but like
you just fight each other in that one little area. That's all you do.
I don't know,
dude. That is so tragic, man.
I'm telling you, it reminds me so much of Friday the 13th.
If it is, that's now. Here is the game that triggers me to no end.
So I thought this when I saw
Oh
it.
yeah, this pissed me off.
This is
Dude,
so
this made me
garbage.
so mad seeing Vin Diesel in this. Dude,
Man,
this
dude, this even elevates.
It was weird seeing Vin Diesel, but that wasn't what made me mad. I was like, wait a minute, is Vin Diesel? Are they bringing back Turok and they're gonna have Vin Diesel star? Like,
Dre, Dre, this is the
Fact,
biggest
Dre.
piece of bullshit ever, dude. What the fuck is this, man? Like, Ark, first of all, is trash, right? And then you got Ark 2,
hell yeah.
stars fucking Vin Diesel, dude.
The thing that triggers me the most is the devs that make Ark and then that pirate one that
Atlas, which is a fucking
Atlas.
tragedy.
They always have these mind-blowing, beautiful fucking trailers.
Trailer
right?
look dope
And
as
then
fuck.
Oh, it's always a hot fucking piece of dog shit. Alright? Like, this game looks, despite it being Vin Diesel, if this was like, it would probably be promising, right? But then you see it's for fucking Ark, so you already know that's not going to look
Nothing.
like
It's going to be
and it's gonna be
0%.
the most buggy piece of shit in existence.
Listen.
All right, fucking the dudes that make Ark and Atlas get the award for most broken game.
Hey.
Like they beat Bethesda.
Hell,
all
for
right?
sure. No, this shit is worse. Like, it's just don't
Nah.
even playable. Like it's not even like whenever they release a game, you can't play it for 3 days because you can't get in. And when you do get
never
in,
looks like the trailers. Never.
and Ray talking about PC dudes hype. PC dudes ain't hype for this trash. This shit's garbage.
Struggle said, you know what? It's fucked up. I'm still gonna buy it. Ark 2.
Dude, struggle, you losing lives today, dog.
I didn't want to see it, dude. Like, as soon as I saw Vin Diesel, I was like, I'm never buying this. Hey, listen, because, first of all, every game he's in has been garbage.
Garbage, man.
I don't know.
It's been garbaggio. I mean, he
I
hasn't been in any,
No, Riddick was good. Riddick was alright.
Well, Chronicles of Riddick was alright,
Yeah.
but it still was kind of garbaggio.
It was. It had some
It
jankiness,
was like,
for sure.
damn, super janky, but like I said, he was in that Fast and Furious game that should have came out on the PS3.
Trust
now
me,
he's
Gucci.
this bullshit.
First of
Crossroads
all,
was Gucci.
this you will
Better
never.
off announcing this as a new Turok game. Like, that would have been better.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you will not see any of this in game. I guarantee it.
Nope.
You know what you'll see? You know what you'll see? You'll see a first-person perspective. Your arms will be floating too high above your head where the camera is. Not only that, you won't even be able to play it because you'll keep spawning in water. So I guarantee it, this is some absolute garbage.
You know what's gonna be probably funny? You know what'll be probably funny? I bet you he's not even in the game.
Dude, he's not. I bet you he's not in it.
He'll be.
I bet they just used him like, hey, Vin, do us a number. Come on, be in the CGI trailer so we can get people
He
hyped.
probably isn't in the game. They have him because they have that cartoon that they made, and they got fucking him and Gerald Butler and fucking Elliot Page and a bunch of other big names.
And they all fucking failed. You know what I'm saying? Literally, this is so garbage, man. You know for a fucking fact this is not game. Like, I swear to God, man, when the game actually when they show gameplay on this, it's going to be so far from this.
I mean, just like State of Decay.
Dude, State of Decay at least.
Because this trailer does look beautiful.
Oh, it does.
It just makes me mad because I know what Ark.
You already know what Ark is.
Atlas
So this is the
looks
most triggering
So
shit.
I'm like, these guys are like the kings of false advertisement.
What up, Salty? What up, fam?
You remember that shit, don't you, there, Terry?
What's up, Salty?
When we first got like our very first CGI trailer of State of Decay, we're like, oh shit, this looks pretty good. State of Decay. And
But here's the thing though. State of Decay 2 though was good.
I don't play State of Decay.
But then when we got the gameplay and everything, we're like, oh, what's this? And it was a buggy mess.
Man,
See, I was not expecting a teaser for a Mass Effect yet. Not until it got closer to Dragon Age being done.
I know, but they were like, "Fuck it, we got to get Mass Effect out here."
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what they're
they're already saying that they're bringing back some of the OGs.
Yeah, they're bringing some of the OGs. Yep, that made the first 2 or 3. Yep.
Yeah.
So it has
good.
promise, but then it's like all the shit that's been going down in BioWare right now is super spooky, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just
But from the teaser, it looks like, you know, they're going right back to where 3 pretty much left off.
I hope so. I hope so.
Well, you can tell because you got Liara here, and she's pulling up the shit from the Normandy and whatnot. So,
I see.
So it's her, you know, trying to find out what happens, you know, with everything after 3 ended, you know.
But
So they're
aren't
doing
they
a
like working on like 4 games now?
Yeah, but they have multiple fucking studios.
I guess. Hey, we're gonna work on Mass Effect for a little bit. Let's shift on to
Ubisoft is usually making 6+ games at a fucking time.
I know, but I mean, at least they sometimes get it right. But you remember with Anthem, I know Terry. With Anthem and like a bunch of other games, they were like, you know, shifting their employees all across different studios. Like, look, we gotta get Anthem out. Okay, everybody, go to Anthem Studio. Let's get this goddamn game out. We're on pressure. And that kind of shit. That's what I'm talking about.
It'll be fine. We'll see what happens.
It's like, it'll be fine.
I find it interesting that they're going back to the original storyline and, you know, forget about the future shit with fucking Andromeda. Go back. We're gonna rewind back before that bullshit happened.
Andromeda was your game of the year. We know it.
And even no, fucking wasn't.
Because Andromeda was fucking trash, man.
But it's cool though because you show Liara and it makes sense. Even if it's like 50 years, you know, after 3 ended, it would still make sense because, you know, the Asari lived so fucking long anyway, and she was young as hell in the first 3.
Yes.
So they literally could, you know, go pretty far in, and she would still be.
She would still be there for sure.
She would still be there.
Crimson Desert.
This fucking trailer pissed me off because they kept showing live action scenes and then try to superimpose it in with their fucking game scenes. I'm like,
This is
what the fuck?
game right here.
This shit looks unbelievable and tragic. It's like I'm trying
But they keep trying to pass off live
like this is
action
gameplay
scenes
right here.
as
This is
gameplay. I'm
gameplay
like,
right here.
Get the fuck
And
out
this
of here.
shit looks amazing. So this is gameplay right here. But see, then you got cutscene parts like this, which is not gameplay. And then you get and then you got cutscenes like this, and then they superimpose it into the action, which looks dope. But I need to confirm this shit. This shit is going to blow PCs up. There's no fucking way that this is happening. You know, like no way, man.
This one's supposed to be single player, from what I was.
Well, this is a single player online. A whole bunch of things.
Sure it'll be like Black Desert.
It's a whole bunch of things. It's gonna be like
Black Desert's an MMO.
yeah. This is not an MMO. This is not.
an MMO.
Yeah, this is not an MMO. I mean, this shit looks
Which means
unbelievable.
It should look better because, you know, without it being an MMO, there's less shit that they have to fucking.
Right, they don't have all these
players,
systems
you know?
working and shit. It's just
Yeah,
the game.
They should be able to make it, you know, perform a lot better.
It reminds me a lot of Dragon's Dogma. It does, but it just looks so fucking insane. Like, no fucking way is this shit working, man.
We'll see.
I love the takedowns on that shit and stab that dude in his neck, man. That shit looks so good, man. And the blood splatter, you wipe it off your sword and shit.
I just missed it, guys. What's the name of this game?
Crimson Desert.
Oh, this is Crimson Desert. Okay.
I feel like the gore is a little
Facts,
too
Frozen.
exaggerated, though.
I gotta have gore. I like the gore.
No, I don't have a problem with being gore, but it's over exaggerated for like the kind of weapons they're using.
I mean, it is a fantasy RPG.
Those swords are going to be really sharp, right? So when you get a really good sharp weapon, what happens? Your cut is so fine, you don't start bleeding right away. You're not going to have all that blood and gore.
Stop, Frozen. Even had good detail like this when you're hacking and slashing people.
Dude, this looks way better than Ghost, dude. Listen.
Here we go.
No, it does. Even though Ghost of Tsushima looks dope, but listen, look at this shit, dude. This can't be realistic. That's the thing. Like, you look at Ghost of Tsushima, and you put this next to it, this looks... I don't know, except when that frame rate dip, though. Boy, that frame rate dipping like chips in this motherfucker, but...
yeah, that frame rate gotta come up a little bit.
Boy, that frame rate dipped so low, you thought you had your shit crashed.
The frame was, like, dipping and stuff.
Yeah. Mike,
That
you know
wolf
why?
didn't
You
have
know,
any
only in
texture.
demon mode.
See that? That wolf didn't have any like freaking texture on his fur.
I know, no texture.
This dude's fucking cape has more texture than that wolf has.
Exactly, Slobo. That frame rate is like all over the place.
That frame rate
It's
is all
probably
over the place, man. It's like,
I mean, that shit looks dope, but that frame rate gotta...
can you
but it
run
get
this
fixed,
motherfucker?
though.
Who can run this shit? That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? That shit looks so dope right there. The dragon flying looks like orgasm. Seriously.
It's gonna be
shitty. You know this game gonna be garbage. That's what I'm telling. That's how I know. I'm calling it right now. This game gonna be garbage.
And it's saying it's gonna be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
4?
But it's a
Hold on, PlayStation 4?
Alright, nah, it's gonna be trash.
Dude, this game about to be garbage.
Yeah.
What?
I'm looking at it.
No fucking way, dude.
It's going to be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, PS5, and Series X.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way, man. There's no way this is running on a base Xbox and PS4, dude.
Well, you know, it's not. That trailer we see is not running on base PS4.
Dude, no, this game cannot run on PS4 and Xbox One.
I mean, Cyberpunk is running on
Cyberpunk cannot run on PS4 and Xbox One.
Cyberpunk is a prime example why it should be on last.
Exactly. So, all right. So let's now that we got all the trailers out the way, let's go ahead and talk about
Ray
some
said
of.
there's always League of Legends.
Man, don't make me rage, man. Like I don't want to rage today. I'm not Terry. I don't want to rage today. All right, so that was the game premieres for the Game Awards. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think of the overall what was shown and like all the new games and everything? Let me start with Terry. How did you feel about all the premieres?
They had some pretty good ones. There's some you didn't show that I put on my personal, keep my eye on kind of a list thing. They showed that Perfect Dark is being made, which got me freaking excited. I love Perfect Dark.
I love Perfect Dark.
I just hope they do it well because the prequel that they made was
that was
I just hope it's better than
shitty.
that.
It was super shitty.
So, but I'm still hopeful because I love Perfect Dark. So I want to see what happens with that. And then there was that Chia game that looked kind of interesting, and then Endless Dungeon as well.
Okay,
but,
all right.
Overall, I think they did a decent job showing some good world premieres, and they showed a lot of shitty ones too.
They did.
I would say it was decent with world premieres.
Okay.
But I mean,
all right. Yeah, I felt the same way. Big Mike, what you think, man? World premieres, did they satisfy anything, or were you still like they failed?
I'm interested in some games, and then, like I said, there's a decent amount of world premieres. Returnal, I'm definitely interested in. Definitely looking forward to. What was another game that was on there?
Remember they showed. I forgot to fuck that trailer too. The fucking Smash Brothers trailer with.
That shit was funny.
That shit was funny, man. Sephiroth is fucking OP, dude.
Smash Bros. Trailer was like when they showed Sephiroth.
Dude, Sephiroth is fucking cheating, man.
And then they like kind of teased like it showed like they killed Mario. I was like,
I was like, they would never.
I saw that. I could not fucking believe that.
There's no way Nintendo would never kill off their fucking moneymaker. Like,
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
I was out of my seat.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. When I saw that silhouette and Sephiroth had Mario on the sword.
And everything chanting, I was like, no fucking way they killed Mario.
No way, man. I said, Sephiroth, first of all, he needs to go.
Then he switched back the camera, he's just like dangling on his sword. I'm like, oh shit.
I was like, there's no way Nintendo would kill their fucking icon. That wouldn't happen.
I couldn't believe it. What up, Short? I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. And then when they panned out and it was just his fucking shit, his plumber pants, his suspenders hooked on that shit, I was like, okay, that was good. I felt like that was good. So I definitely, Sephiroth for sure. I need him, even though he seems like he's too OP. Like, his moves hits multiple characters. His super is like, it blows up into this, like, I don't know. It's like, it's just fucking unreal. So, I don't know. That was good. I did love the new game from Joseph Fares. That one I definitely want to play that.
It takes two.
Yeah, it takes two, baby. Even though we about to get hit with a thing for me singing it.
Your replica has me interested. I'm definitely interested in that game.
Yep. Callisto Project or whatever. That was okay. I guess that's like Dead Space. Kinda. They said
I'm interested in that Crimson Desert, but man, hopefully that shit them frame rates get fixed, man.
Back for Blood, definitely Back for Blood.
Definitely Back for Blood.
Yeah, definitely Back for Blood. Yep.
It said Dre says shout out to Jeff and the Sony Awards. Here we go. Because we're gonna get into it. We're about to get into it.
I know Terry mentioned Endless Dungeons. Ain't that the one kind of look like Diablo is like over the camera. Yeah, the camera's down on the people.
It's the isometric camera view.
Yeah, I don't know that word, but yeah.
You could just say
I don't know that word.
Bird's eye view.
Top down then. If you want to be more casual, Mike.
No, he said casual.
Top down view because I like that. I like that type of game. I like those type of games because I love Minecraft Dungeons. I know Ray's gonna be like, ew, Minecraft Dungeons. I love Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons is dope.
Dude, it was.
All right. Minecraft Dungeons was dope. You know what I'm saying? So, David, what you think, man? I know you came in a little bit at the end, towards the, I'll say the end of that shit. But now that you've seen all the world premieres and stuff, what you think, man?
I thought it was decent. I mean, at least it's like new games. So, I'm pretty impressed with the sheer amount of like new shit. But, we'll see, man. I mean, I wanted to see Project Althea. I was kind of waiting to see some more information about that fucking game.
And didn't they say God of War was coming too? Didn't they say God of War was
Speaking of that game, did y'all hear about how long that's going to be exclusive?
It's going to be a 2-year exclusive for PlayStation.
Yep, 2 years.
Console, but PC's getting it.
Yeah, PC's getting it for immediately, but it's going to be 2 years console.
If I get it, I'll either get it. If I want it right away, I'll get it on PC. Otherwise, I'll wait for Xbox.
Right. See how Big Mike tried to flip it. See how Big Mike tried to flip it and it failed. But yeah, Project Althea is console exclusive.
It's going to be on PC, so I'll get it there.
It's going to be on PS5 exclusive. Yep, PS5. 2 years, but it's also coming to PC day one. So you either gonna buy it on PS5 or PC. So only way you'll be able to get to play it when it does release.
Hashtag PC. We'll see
Hashtag PC. Right. Look at David. So that's how it goes. So yeah, I thought God of War, I thought Ragnarok was going to be shown. A lot of people were saying it was going to be fucking shown. I think even Jeff Keighley lied about it too.
It's too early.
It's the Cyberpunk will be nominated. It shouldn't win though. We'll get into that because that's a whole different convo. Okay, so let's go. Let's go over a few of the nominees. I know you guys said fuck what I'm talking about. You still want to go over the nominees? So let's go over a few of them here. Okay.
Project Athia Chronos is timed. It'll be on PS5 and PC right away. Otherwise, you have to wait 2 years before it drops on
Xbox. Yep, Xbox Series X. Yep. So most anticipated game, the nominees were Elden Ring, God of War sequel, Halo Infinite, Legend of Zelda sequel, Resident Evil Village, and Horizon. And it looks like Elden Ring won that one. So that's the one.
I didn't even understand. See, when they showed Elden Ring was the most anticipated game, I was like, how? Like I don't even know what the fuck Elden Ring was.
Right, me too. I was like, how?
I was like, hands down, it's gonna go to fucking God of War, Zelda, Resident Evil, or fucking Horizon. And
me too. I was like,
and then they said fucking Elden Ring. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that game is.
Elden Ring, Terry.
I was like, that's some bullshit.
Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a game developed by From Software and George R.R. Martin, the same dude who did Game
Oh,
of
that's
Thrones.
right. That's right.
So it is a Game of
That's
Thrones.
all
It's
we
a
know
dude
about
who wrote Game of Thrones is working on a game with From Software who did Dark Souls. So you already know what fucking
Yeah,
type of game.
they told me it was Dark Souls and the writer for fucking Game of Thrones. So I said it's a hard pass because I don't like Dark Souls and
Damn, Terry is
Game
just
of
hard
Thrones.
passing every fucking thing.
The most boring show I ever watched in history. So I had no.
All right, let's get past the esports shit.
I mean,
Okay,
if he writes that game like he wrote your goddamn finale, you know it's gonna be tragic.
I agree.
Because
But he didn't write the finale.
He didn't have the real writer of the book to fucking hold his hand.
oh shit. Okay. Best debut game: Carry On, Mortal Shell, Raji, Roki, and
I don't
Phasmophobia.
understand how this was the best debut game.
Phasmophobia won that as best
Yeah, that
debut.
pissed me off too. I was
I
like, that
thought
game was
Mortal
so
Shell
fucking
won
rough.
that motherfucker, man. Mortal
Yeah, I
Shell.
was like, Mortal Shell should have got it. I even would have.
Mortal Shell. I voted for Mortal Shell.
I did
Raji
too.
would have been even fine. Like I would have accepted any of them other than Phasmophobia.
Because
Like, that's the
Raji
only
is
one that I
dope
was
as
like,
fuck,
I was
too.
like, no.
Raji
I was
is
like,
so
okay,
good.
let's just give it to the popularity contest because so many people were happy to be playing it for Halloween recently.
Right,
that
but
game
Phasmo,
was
it was some
shit.
shit when we played. Like, it was
That
like...
game was
I barely
buggy-
heard of the fucking
That game was
game.
a buggy piece of shit. That game isn't even that good.
It really
Yeah,
isn't.
I agree.
It really isn't.
It was-
Phasmophobia is not that
It
good.
only took off because it came out during the holiday season and everybody needed a
It was
a new holiday
Halloween,
game to
and it
stream.
was a good
That's
Twitch
the only
game.
reason
That's
why
it.
it took off. But the game wasn't any good.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't all that great.
it's-
It really wasn't.
It's a VR game. It's actually technically a VR game.
It was tragic.
Yeah, and VR games are fucking tragic.
Exactly.
Rolling around.
Facts. All right.
I don't understand how VR is first person and I can play an actual good first person game and you'll have your arms and your gun mechanics, everything will be fine. But then you play a VR game which is supposed to be the real first person and all you have is a half a fucking hand and janky controls. And I'm like, I can go play a fucking real first person game and get a better first person experience than playing a fucking VR piece
Pure
of shit.
facts. That is all facts.
Phasmophobia was janky as fuck.
It was
Like,
janky as fuck. Remember, we was like, "How do you walk?" Like that shit was garbage. All right, so best multiplayer, which is weird. Animal Crossing's in. So Animal Crossing, Among Us, Call of Duty, Fall Guys, and Valorant. And Tony Hawk. So no, wait. Best multiplayer. Who won this one? It doesn't say who won.
You're looking at multiplayer.
Yeah,
right
best
there, so
multiplayer.
that's-
Who won them? That was
I think Among Us won that.
Among Us. Yeah, so they don't have the winner on this one.
Among Us won 2 awards.
Yeah. Among Us, which was amazing.
I was happy.
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy
Among Us.
for them, man, because they really
For
fucking worked.
multiplayer, nah, I would have given it to like Call of Duty.
I gave it to Call. I voted for Call of Duty.
Among Us is lit.
I like Among Us, but I thought Call of Duty was just a better overall multiplayer experience. But Among Us it's good when you play with real friends and shit. Because like when you play with just randos, it's like this game is what the fuck. All right, so best sports racing: Dirt 5, F1 2020, FIFA 21, NBA Casino 2K21, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which you already know. Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I already saw Tony Hawk winning that one, and right away.
Yeah, Tony Hawk was so fucking good.
But I'm still pissed that they keep combining sports and racing. They should do 2 separate categories.
They really should be 2 separate categories, but
Because whenever they do sports racing, a racing game always wins, which I'm happy about. But then that's kind of shitting on the sports games.
It
that
is.
sell way more.
It is.
Sports games outsell all racing games, so they really should do the sports separate.
But I'm so glad Tony Hawk, because these other games, except F1, which was all right. I got it on PC. It's all right. But Tony Hawk was just the epitome and love letter to the old games. And it's beautiful too. Tony Hawk is a beautiful game. It plays just like the old school ones with a small minor tweaks here and there for the better, not for the worst. So Tony Hawk definitely deserves that shit. Best sim strategy: Crusader Kings, Desperados, Gears Tactics, Flight Sim, and XCOM. Flight Sim won this one. I remember this.
Chrono says if you separate racing, there'll be bias and say Mario Kart. Mario Kart never even gets nominated.
Mario Kart
so-
never gets fucking nominated.
You want to talk bias? Mario Kart never gets nominated, dude.
And Mario Kart sells like millions of copies. Like literally, it's a popular
Nintendo
fucking
gets
game.
shit on. Whenever it comes to the Game Awards, Nintendo gets shit on.
It does.
Like they always have like the best-selling games, like a lot of the time. Not all of their games, but a lot of their games are like the best-selling games for the year. And they don't fucking get nominated for shit.
Right. Now, best family game, Animal Crossing, Crash Bandicoot, Fall Guys, Mario Kart Live, Minecraft Dungeons, Paper Mario. Well, this is the only one that Nintendo really wins is best family. And so Animal Crossing won that one, of course. Animal Crossing literally saved people from depression.
Absolute fucking sense.
Literally saved a lot of people from depression because Animal Crossing, it was like early in the pandemic. And it was just super bleak. And then this game, this super fucking lighthearted game that kind of kept your mind going. So I love Animal Crossing for that. I don't give a fuck what Wraith says and thinks that pedos only play it. I love Animal Crossing. Fuck you. Anyway, best fighting, Grand Blue Fantasy, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, One Punch Man, which fucking is dog shit. I'm not even sure why that's there.
I don't know why.
Why that's even there. Under the Night in Birth. Actually, I watched Team Spooky play this, and it's dope as fuck. I've never even heard of this, but it is quite dope. But Mortal Kombat 11 won that, which is rightfully so, because Mortal Kombat 11 is amazing, and it's super, super
Why
beautiful.
does Street Fighter 5...
It's not really that amazing.
I don't know.
Street Fighter 5 isn't new. They're expanding on it, but technically I feel like it doesn't count because that's not a game from the
Right.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Street Fighter 5 is like it's like been there, done that. Like last year and the year before that, and the year before that.
That game is like
I don't know.
over 5 years old at least. So
Man.
I don't know why that game keeps popping up because that game shouldn't be
That
there.
shit just does not. Okay,
Well,
so best.
because they keep adding characters to it, just like
Yeah, they keep adding characters to fucking, Killer Instinct, and you don't see that shit popping up for best fighting game, so no.
That's true.
That shit is old, and it doesn't matter if you keep adding shit to it. The shit is old. It doesn't qualify.
Okay.
Mm.
In Terry's world, no qualify.
It doesn't qualify. They're supposed to be looking at games that came out for the year, and they're looking at shit that came out 2, 5, 10 years ago.
But they just added a whole new season to the Street Fighter 5. And
Terry like fuck a season. Terry like fuck a season.
Characters. That's what I'm saying.
It's the same game. Just because you get a new fucking character skin doesn't make the game a whole goddamn new experience.
That's true. That is facts.
Like, move on.
All right, best role playing: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royale, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Final Fantasy VII won that. You'd already know. People already were wet for Final Fantasy VII anyway, so it was a given. But honestly, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
I expected fucking because most people were playing fucking Genshin.
I know. I thought Genshin was close. They said it was real close because Genshin
I really
got a
thought
lot.
Genshin was going to take it just because,
Genshin was going to take it.
That would have had the popularity vote. But
so that nope.
Wasteland 3, though, is an amazing role.
Wasteland is so good. Yeah, it's got some bugs, but Wasteland 3 is dope.
I feel like if Wasteland 3 wasn't so fucking broken when it came out, and with all the crashes and bugs, that one would have been a real contender for best role-playing game. But
Wasteland 3 is amazing. It's beautiful, too.
Yeah.
It is.
I beat that game. It was fucking fantastic. They just, they pulled a fucking Cyberpunk with, a bad launch. So.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go. We're down to Cyberpunk talk. I can't wait to fucking. All right, so best action adventure. Now, you already know this is where all the Sony awards come in, right? Dre? This is where all the Sony awards happen. Best action adventure. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori Will of the Wisp, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which was dope, and Last of Us Part 2, which of course Jeff Keighley clocked in on his Sony Plus, and The Last of Us Part 2 is the winner for best action adventure. We already knew it was coming.
It deserved it.
Nah, that game put me to sleep.
Oh shit!
I mean, as you,
it clearly had action, and I definitely wasn't having any adventure. I'll tell you that.
Is a Sony Gods bend the knee? As it should be. All right, Saucy Dre happy. Best action game: Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. Hades won that. I was quite surprised.
One shocked me.
I
thought it was like Doom or something.
I thought Doom or fucking Streets of Rage would take it for sure. But Hades got it. I was surprised.
I haven't played Hades, but from what I've seen on people streaming it, I want to get it, and it looks a lot of fun.
I'm thinking
I'm not mad that Hades got it. Like
I was just shocked.
I figured that it would go to Doom.
Nah.
Because Doom was amazing. Doom is dope as fuck.
That was a good shock. Like what?
Yeah, it was a good shock. Yeah.
A lot of these indie games you don't see get awards for these kind of categories. True. They usually get special categories for them so that they have a chance. So the fact that they won a big category is actually a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It is.
That is a pleasant surprise. I agree.
Let's see. Let's skip ahead here. Okay,
I don't know if you can get Hades on Nintendo Switch, PC, and I think that's it right now.
Hashtag PC. Okay, so best indie: Carry On, Fall Guys, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. I think Fall Guys won this one. So Fall Guys got best indie as well. They got 2 awards. No. They got best mobile, didn't they? Didn't they get best mobile was
best indie. So you got it wrong. Best indie was Hades.
Hades, yeah. Best indies was Hades. Best mobile was Among Us.
Take a life from yourself.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Among Us won too.
Yeah, they don't have the winners on this one. I thought they said full list of winners. They don't have the winners.
Didn't win anything. Okay.
Right, that's true.
They didn't win anything.
Okay, so now best
out of 5 lives.
I'm at 6. So best ongoing, which is weird. But Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, and Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. Shocker of the night too. No Man's Sky won that.
I was like, how the fuck did No Man's Sky get that? Like that was a huge fucking shock. I was like, what?
Hey, listen, No Man's Sky.
It shocked me.
I really thought that Destiny 2 was the most deserving for that category, and I anticipated.
I feel like No Man's Sky has proven their.
But then all of a sudden, No Man's Sky took it, and I was like, what?
Listen, No Man's Sky has gone from a 0 to hero.
Oh, seriously,
it went from the game that you should not be playing to the game they promised.
It still doesn't have a player base like Destiny 2 or Fortnite, though. So
no, I agree with that.
That's why, like, how the fuck?
But it's best ongoing, not community support. Is what games that are constantly going are the best type for this year. And
yeah, Destiny should have taken.
No, because Destiny that last fucking update was shit-talky. And that motherfucking event where that fucking event where all you did that fucking event where all you had to do was stand there was garbage, dude. I'm sorry, that was not dope. I'm sorry, it just was not dope. That event where the
Frozen. They should have put League of Legends on there for best ongoing because that would have won.
So you're saying. So you're triggered because of an event that you stood there and looked at the stars coming down.
That shit was garbage, and they tailed it as a big ass event.
That wasn't even DLC, dude.
Dude, that was the event leading to the DLC, dude. That was garbage. That was garbage. Sorry.
It was just an event.
Sorry. Anyway, okay, best performance. Here's one. Best performance: Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby, Daisuke as Jen in Ghost of Tsushima, Logan Cunningham as Hades, and Naji as Miles Morales. Laura Bailey won as Abby. She had a heartfelt moment too at the award show, which was pretty good. Which was pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Best art direction: Final Fantasy VII. Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori, Will of the Wisp, and Last of Us Part 2. David, you'll be happy. Ghost of Tsushima won that one. They got best art direction.
So it's the only award that Last of Us was nominated and didn't win.
That's true.
No, that's crazy.
That's true. It went to Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
Because I voted for Ghost of Tsushima for best art. They had some really decent fucking art in that game. That game was fucking beautiful.
It was, man. That game it was breathtaking in some areas. It's
Can you
like,
go
damn,
down
this is
one? Because
amazing.
you missed the best like music score. Like that would piss me off.
Oh, okay. All right. Best score in music. Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII, Hades, Ori, Will of the Wisp, and Last of Us Part 2. They also did not win it, Last of Us. Final Fantasy won it for best score and
People
music.
got nominated for that damn thing.
Dude,
But
that
yeah,
was awesome. Go ahead.
Doom should have won that. Like,
Doom
that
had
was
some
such a
bomb-ass
fucking
music.
best
Yes.
fucking, like,
There's a
yeah,
badass
Doom.
music in Doom.
Doom
Yes.
should have won best music. Like I'm still mad about that one.
All right, I voted for Doom.
If you're
but-
gonna buy a soundtrack and jam to it, Doom is the game you go and you get.
The Final Fantasy VII was just the same fucking music, just remixed
super
and
fucking
shit.
Weeb, no one is gonna buy the Final Fantasy VII remake fucking soundtrack.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a supreme lie.
Exactly. Look, Final Fantasy always has great soundtracks. But
That stuff you wanna fucking buy. Where's your copy then? If it's so fucking good.
Oh,
I
shit.
was on Spotify, thank you. It's all on Spotify.
You know, like,
Well, okay, show us your
that
Spotify.
shit,
Show
you
us your
throw
Spotify.
Metal Music-
Show us your fucking
The
Spotify.
Doom soundtrack. The Doom Eternal
Where's the
soundtrack on
Spotify? Show us your Spotify.
Yeah, but I'm serious. Like, Doom is the stuff that you go and you fucking listen to any fucking where. Going to the gym, you know, fucking party at the house, you know, whatever. You fucking listen to fucking metal music is great. Final Fantasy shit puts you to sleep.
Terry is on one.
I mean, it's like Final Fantasy. I mean, I understand.
This list I got is tragic. So Big Mike, you're gonna have to help me with this, dude. Best narrative, 13 Sentinels, which I was like, what is that? Final Fantasy
played
VII,
it, but I heard
Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us won, right? Big Mike, I can't remember because this one doesn't have it. I don't know why this one doesn't
For
have it.
best narrative, I'm pretty sure Last of Us got that.
Was it Last
Best
of Us?
narrative. Let me check here.
Big
I
Mike,
have it all
you
pulled up.
You know what I'm saying?
Best narrative is Last of Us 2.
Okay, so Last of Us 2 won best narrative, of course, because it pissed people off and made people hype at the same fucking time.
It
That's
had the
what.
best damn story. And I love how
I
people.
don't know. I remember a few months ago when majority of the player base said it was the worst fucking thing they ever played, and
They
now all
should
of a
take a
sudden
life
they
for
all are
Terry.
back and then it's the best.
Those people who were shitting on it were just haters because they didn't understand the fucking.
Yeah, but that was most of their fucking player base.
No,
so how
no,
do you
no,
go
it
and
wasn't.
have?
That was
How
not
do you
the
go
thing.
and have such a huge number of your player base fucking hate it, and then all of a sudden you fucking you have more
Exactly,
people.
Drake. That was
And
not the majority.
then later on, you have more people saying it was good that probably didn't even play the damn game.
That's not
No.
true. Like Drake said, that is not the majority of what you're saying there, Terry. Those are just the fucking haters. They didn't understand the fucking story, and then like, oh, we got a transgender.
Well, I understood the fucking story. That story was ass.
Oh my god, the beloved person that I was in The Last of Us 1 died. Why? This game's fucking shit. Fuck this game.
I'm happy he died. He fucking deserved it.
Fuck this goddamn game. Let me throw the phone because
That was the best part of the game. That was the only part of the game was good. It was when that fucking happened. The rest of the game was fucking ass.
Oh,
Dude, I
shit.
saw so many people when he died. Were like, fuck this game.
Damn.
And all I gotta say, I want people to keep the same energy. And I even said it before. I want people to keep the same energy when they fucking kill Kratos off and Atreus takes over.
Well,
You know what, Mike?
It's
You know
going to
what, Mike?
happen.
I was happy. I was happy when he died, and the game was still trash. Yeah.
Terry is going hard in the paint. She definitely
I'm
like
all here
fuck.
for people's tears.
Oh, you got a cup?
Oh, I do. I got a cup right here.
Hold on. Let me let chat see it so they can see your cuppeth running over.
Right here. Here's my
Oh
cup.
shit,
Come-
wrong shit. Also wrong shit. Here it is. There it is.
Dang, this is why.
Do it. See it. Where's your cup?
Right there. There's my cup. Come.
We can't
come
see
get
it.
your-
We still can't see it because your motherfucking shit is all. It look like you're grabbing nothing. You look like a cyberpunk bug right now, dude.
It's there.
You're like a cyberpunk bug right now. That's what you look like.
Cyberpunk bug.
Okay. All right. So best narrative.
I understand it's probably going to hurt race, but I understand it and I see it happening. Why would they put a trace in the game and do all that? I
Sip,
see.
David.
Did we read Frozen's comment?
Yeah, read it.
Mike, first of all,
No,
let me address you. The first Last of Us, first Last of Us game, everyone liked the story and saying gameplay was mid, and now the second game, everyone likes the gameplay and hates the story. What the fuck is going on other than their? By the way, I beat both games, Mike. So
I beat both games as well. I've played both of them multiple times. They're both fantastic stories.
Stop capping. Dude,
I'm not capping. I'm not capping. I'm not capping.
Most of that story was dull, boring, high school fucking bullshit.
It wasn't.
I felt like I was watching a soap opera play out. And then the other part of the story was just really forced. It felt awkward, like it didn't belong there, like they were trying too fucking hard. No, the story was horrible.
The only reason people said the story sucked, Frozen, is because Joel died.
No, because I told you right now, I say the story sucks, and that has nothing to do with the fact that Joel died. I was happy he fucking died. That was the only part of the story that felt legitimate in the story, that felt real. Everything else in that story felt fucking forced and fucking fan service. Like, it was terrible. That was the only part of the story that felt real. That was the only part that felt real. Everything else was nothing but forced fucking shit, fucking high school drama, and fucking fan service. It was ass fucking story. So there you go. Not everybody hated it because of Joel, and not everybody hated it because of the transgender shit. I fucking hated it because it was a fucking shitty ass story, regardless of those things. Those things didn't impact my opinion whatsoever.
But what transgender shit? Motherfuckers was hating. There was some transgender shit.
No, they were calling Abby transgender because she was a little buff.
No. There is a transgender in there.
Oh, it is. Okay, all right. Okay, that shit.
But Abby's
not.
What? But Abby's not transgender. Everybody thought Abby was.
Everybody thought Abby was, and they were hollering
but it's not.
Shit, but it's not.
But then they must hate Cyberpunk because you gotta watch how motherfuckers be doing. I don't know why motherfuckers be paying attention.
I don't listen to Terry for story opinions.
Yeah, I listen to Terry for story opinions.
I love her, but she's my best friend. But I don't listen for story opinion games.
No, I guess for me, I just don't understand why people are tripping on the story. If people are just hating it because of some...
Because you got people who are uneducated. You got people who are uneducated. You got people who are super moist. And that's just what it is, man. It's like people, they live their lives in tragedy.
Exactly.
And they want you to join them. That's it, dude. It's fucking opinion. Everyone's saying that they like gameplay and that story. They say people are saying that, Mike, Last of Us 2 is your game of the year for a reason. Hashtag Sony Awards. Goddamn, Dre. Okay. You know what? Fuck this.
And you know
list.
what?
I need to find a different list, man.
And you know what? God of War, if it comes out next year, it'll probably win Game of the Year also.
You think so?
Santa Monica's making it. They won it won the last one, the God of War remake.
Man, you
Dude, I gotta
right. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee it will.
We don't even know what games are gonna drop that are they're gonna have to compete.
I said if it comes out, I'm sure it'll win.
Everybody was fucking confident that fucking Miles Morales was gonna get shit, and they didn't get a damn thing.
Right. Truth.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. All right. I got a better list.
And people were confident Ghost of Tsushima was gonna get a lot, and they only got one.
They got two.
Ghost of Tsushima should have. They should have got more than that, man. Ghost was amazing. Ghost of Tsushima was amazing.
But yeah, your precious Miles Morales got a fat goose egg. So what does that tell you?
I mean,
I'm still let it game. You know what I mean?
Spider-Man 2018 didn't get any awards when it debuted.
Right, and that's been one of the greatest superhero games.
Phenomenal, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Oh, so maybe it's the fact that people just give awards to shit that isn't the best then? Because if Spider-Man was the best and it didn't get a fucking award, then maybe there's something wrong with the Game Awards then.
There's nothing wrong with the Game Awards.
Terry!
How about that?
She's in rage mode. But
she is. I'm not in rage mode. I said I'm here for everybody's tears.
All right. Oh shit.
Spider-Man game was like the best game that came out that year, and it got no awards. That tells me something's wrong with the awards then.
No.
Oh, well, that is kind of facts a little bit.
It says God of War 2 is going to be 10 hours long. Rumor. That's a rumor. I mean,
that's cool.
Exactly, that's bull. I mean, shit. But Cyberpunk's only.
No, I'm not admitting Last of Us 2 was the best. I just proved it how flawed it was. If Spider-Man was the best and he got 0 awards, then clearly it's flawed, and they just give that shit out to the popularity vote.
Well, it was the best superhero game. Now, it wasn't the best game ever, you know what I'm saying? But it was the best superhero game.
Nah, I'd rather play. Nah.
That doesn't mean it's
She's not happy.
I mean, now Batman was probably my number one, but Spider-Man definitely is close.
Okay, so if Batman's your number one, how are you going to say Spider-Man was the best superhero one ever then? Because you just said Batman was your number one. Now you just contradicted yourself.
Listen, I'm not saying Batman is not about personally, just like
you just tripped over your tongue. Will you stop?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Batman is my personal. But as far as overall, like graphics, the gameplay, it is going to go to Spider-Man. Spider-Man technically is better than fucking Batman. But Batman just holds personal because that was my first comic book that I used to draw. I used to draw Batman all the time when I was younger. So that's why it's a whole special thing for me. But Spider-Man just technically is better than fucking Batman. So I'm just saying as far as the world, yes, Spider-Man is the number one. Personally, me, yes. I mean, I like Batman because I'm impartial to motherfuckers getting slammed in their face. But Batman is fucking. I mean, but Spider-Man is the number one. It is.
All right.
Just technically, it's
game direction: Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life, Alex, Last of Us Part 2. So Jeff Keighley definitely got his payday. He made sure that he
did. And it deserved. He did. He got paid.
He got paid. Jeff Keighley got that cash.
Deserved, game of the direction. They definitely
the direction. Shut up, Big Mike. All right, so
no, don't tell me shut up, man.
If the game direction is taking a huge step backward, then yeah, give them that award.
It wasn't.
Oh shit, Terry!
A huge step backward from the first game.
Wasn't.
From the first game, yeah, it was a huge step backward. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Because if you go read any of the reviews, they took chances.
Just to put more of this sodium on my pretzel, please.
Worse than the first
Chronos.
And that's the thing. A lot of developers, when they make games, they don't usually take chances.
No, I applaud them for taking chances. And I even said that I don't want them to change anything because I believe in, creative freedom. But that doesn't change the fact that they took a step backwards.
I don't think they took a step backwards.
They took a step backwards. The gameplay, the story, all of that was so much better in the first one.
I mean, I can't tell. I look at the people playing this shit look way better than the first one. I don't know what you're talking about.
The gameplay in Last of Us 2 is 10 times better.
I'm going to say it plays way better.
You don't do anything. All you do is you walk around a little bit. There's barely
You don't do anything.
Terry.
I play the same game?
Terry.
I know damn well that I spent over 3 fucking hours fucking playing that area. Dude.
Hey, Trey, I know you're listening. Did you do anything in Last of Us, or did we not do anything in Last of Us 2? I don't know, Trey.
The whole first half of the game with fucking Ellie, you pretty much were in areas with no fucking enemies for most of the goddamn time. This thing was fucking empty.
Oh, shit.
You barely had any fucking fights in that game.
Oh, get out of here.
Chronos said this pleases me.
Where every place you went, you were getting ambushed and attacked by shit around every fucking corner. Then you go and you play fucking 2, and you can literally play for 3-hour spans without a single fucking fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Game of the year, Terry. You ready for this? Last of Us Part 2, Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, and Hades. And winner is Last of Us Part 2. Terry, you all right? I heard a loud sound.
No.
Okay.
Hey. Quick question, Dave. How many awards did Last of Us 2 win?
1.
Was it 7? Was it 7?
It was 7.
7, yeah.
Can you count that high on your fingers and toes? There, Danny,
Big Mike, are you really? Are you here or are you here? That's what I want to know. What's up, man? What the fuck are you on, man? You know what I care about?
All I gotta say.
Oh, Wraith with the hundo bitties. Appreciate you, Wraith. Love you,
exactly,
sir. Love you, sir.
Awards in gaming history, and they even said that Last of Us 2 at the Game Awards won the most awards in gaming history.
Damn.
7 awards.
Damn.
Ray said, "Damn, this wouldn't happen if other
and
studios
Animal
would step up
Crossing
and
broke
not
fucking
Sony's
gaming
fault."
history too, but
they're
let's
fighting
not
each
give
other.
Nintendo credit for all the feats that they accomplished.
And them Ginas are blessing. Okay, Wraith. Oh shit, Wraith with another hundo 45. I see you. Appreciate you, Wraith. Appreciate you,
Said
fam.
Mike on his knees for Sony.
He gobbled it. I get it. You know
Damn,
what I'm
so,
saying?
wait a minute. So you saying this got the most awards than any game in any Game Awards history?
And the Game Awards, like the Game Awards. Like
Yes, since
what-
it's
what-
been a
Video Game
thing.
Awards history.
Yes, since it's been a
Yes.
thing. Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn. Well, I mean, I gotta play it. I still have a PS fucking 4.
gotta play it.
I might buy it and shit.
Look, Dave, you gotta sit down, put your pony cap on for one day, and play the game.
Because you know now I'm PCMR, but I will.
Exactly.
I'll put my Sony hat on.
Just like you.
Do I need to get
Listen,
do I need to get the saddle for the Sony pony? Do I need to get the saddle already?
You do.
Okay.
And when you play it, tell me. And when
Make
you
sure
play it,
you have a
tell me.
pillow nearby because you're gonna fall asleep.
I was saying, when you play it, Dave, tell me. Did you do any action, or did you just stand around and fall asleep?
Okay, according to Terry, I'm not doing
Compared to
anything.
the first
so let's-
game, wherever you went, there was danger around every corner.
Yeah, it was.
You're gonna have large expanses of fucking Last of Us 2 where there's no danger.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He said, "I hate Animal Crossing."
I don't know. Maybe your game was sabotaged, Terry.
No, that game was just that.
Maybe your game was
for a horror
sabotaged.
survival game, there was no fucking survival going on in that game. I'll tell you right now.
Terry.
There was no survival happening. It was just
Dre
a lot
said
of
you're
people
lying.
just
Dre
talking
said
about
you're
bullshit.
lying.
You're making me not want to buy this shit.
There's
You're making me not want to buy this shit.
Prime time. There's literally a fucking scene where they're riding on a horse, right? And they're like, hey, we should probably be quiet because we don't know what could be lurking out here. While the whole time they're shouting at each other, having a goddamn argument. I'm like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. How are you gonna go in one sentence say, hey, that's dangerous here, while you're shouting and having a goddamn argument with each other, and then you proceed to go through and nothing fucking happens anyway?
Chrono said lies were
Because
told
there's no
today.
action in the game. It's just a fucking high school fucking soap opera.
Oh shit! This is funny.
I have got
Hey,
to.
Terry. Hey, Danny, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Where's that sound, why you always lying?
Oh shit!
Why the fuck you lying?
You'll see it. When you play that game prime time, you'll see it. When they're talking about how, we should be careful while they're shouting at each other on the fucking horseback.
So I should pay very less for it. I should try and pay as less as I can.
You can probably
Yeah,
get
the game is fucking terrible.
I think you can get it for like 30.
The game is so
$39
full of
now.
bullshit. Everyone's just eating into it because it's fucking The Last of Us. Like
said
fucking
me
Star Wars
recovering
is
from
fucking
COVID
ass,
was
but
worth
they'll still
this.
keep the fans keep still putting their money on that fucking train wreck.
He needs some milk.
Even if that was true, that's a goddamn nitpick. Jay, man, I know you, man. You feel. I see
How
like.
the hell are you gonna convince me? Hey, we're playing this, apocalyptic fucking survival thriller, and then there's nothing really apocalyptic or survival or thrilling about it. It's just literally a bunch of people bitching all the time.
I'm talking about, Danny, there's a bunch of slander going on in this game.
Well, listen, man. Oh shit.
I mean, according to Terry,
Exactly.
There was so much shit happening that was so not believable and passable. I'm like, it was terrible. It's so poorly written.
I don't give a fuck.
That's where Big Mike is, right? Big Mike.
I ain't the only one. Look at the chat, Danny.
I see a lot of salt shakers in chat. I see it. Yeah. Is you trying to say?
hey, listen, I'm gonna buy it. I am gonna play it because, like I say, that motherfucking game did win 7 awards. Now I can't look past that. And so I will.
But it's all about that pay, David. It's all about that pay, David.
It might be all sweaty, but I am going to play the shit because I do at least finish from the saga because I played number 1. I love number 1. I think I will just go ahead and just get it over with.
Hey, I'll help you out there.
All right. Just have your pillow for when you play the Snooze of Us 2, okay?
Hey,
Damn.
Snooze with Us 2. Have fun.
Hey,
have your
hey,
pillow. Don't
Snooze
drool
with
too
us.
much.
She
You'll be
said
right.
snooze with us too.
Snooze with us.
Dave, you usually buy physical, don't you?
No, this time I'm just going to do digital. I'm just going to buy digital.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you usually do physical, I don't know if you go to GameStop a lot. It's $29.99.
Oh, it's 20. Okay, it's probably more expensive digital, isn't it?
I can check for you.
Yeah, you know damn well they're going to charge you the full 60 for digital.
Yeah, see, I don't want to pay the full fucking 60, man, because I'm done with last gen. I'm going to the next
I'm
gen.
done with last.
Yeah, David said he done. He hashtag PC. Let's see. Damn,
But I am going to buy it though, y'all. So I am going to get it. And I'll take you my price.
Wait, how come GTA 5 wasn't nominated for best ongoing? That should have been nominated for best ongoing.
Skyrim should have been fucking best ongoing. Skyrim is so.
It just came to my mind that GTA didn't get nominated for best ongoing game.
Is it Jeff gave his price and they received his
Awards
payment?
are bullshit.
That is facts, Dre. When they say, well, David, that's what I want you to be careful because when you say, oh, well, Last of Us won all these awards, Jeff Keighley got his check. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and he's gonna convince the naysayers because he's gonna put it on a big scale. He's gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna put this game on a pedestal. I got my Cyberpunk credits. I got them motherfuckers registered in a card, and he got his bitcoins. And you already know.
You know what? I would like. You know what? One day, if we ever get a chance, we're gonna have to ask Jeff to come on the show because I gotta ask him. How does he feel that people accuse him of the conspiracy? Because I would love to hear how he answered. Now, if he wobbles, that means the motherfucker's lying. But I do want to hear how he talks about that.
He's gonna be like David.
He talked about it on his Twitter.
He's gonna be like David. I do get paid. And, that's what he's going to say. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around. Y'all cool with that?
Because I want to know. Is he going to stutter? Is he going to be like, oh, is he going to waffle and go bullshitting? Or is he going to tell us, hey, look.
He'll probably just giggle and not say anything.
He probably won't say shit.
Damn, you think he won't answer it?
Yeah, I don't think he'll answer that. He probably won't answer nothing like that.
You'll just get a simple little giggle, and that'll be it.
Right.
I think he'll answer it.
A giggle and a smirk.
Dre said, put on them tinfoil hats.
Like Mitch McConnell, huh? Damn, that's fucked up.
I think he'll answer because he's answered a couple times on Twitter. Like, he has, like, no... favoritism in the awards. He doesn't.
Right. He said he doesn't have favoritism. You're right.
That's easy to say online. It's much more difficult to explain it in person.
True.
It's up to the judges, and it's up to the judges of the panels. And 90% of the votes come from the judges. The other 10% comes from us, the players of votes.
And little do
but
you know,
he owns the game. He owns the game awards, though, right?
These games, or are these judges just going to be like, okay, what was trending on Twitter?
Right.
Like, one of the main judges that's on the panel is fucking Phil Spencer.
That's one vote. What about the other judges?
Right. What's the other judges? Oh, the other judges work for Naughty Dog.
And Death Stranding.
Or do they just look at what's trending on Twitter? Because then, that's why Last of Us won, because that was trending for all the hate it got.
It was Hideo Kojima. It was Sean Morris. It was
Hey, listen, this dude was in Death Stranding. You mean Death Sleeping, just like what Terry talked about.
Last for us too, real quick again. Buy it physical if you can, there, Dave. Because
I will. I'm gonna buy it.
On digital, it's $60.
Hell no, I'm not paying that. So I will buy it.
Dre said Phil Spencer knows Last of Us 2 was game of the year.
Primetime just said your precious game of the year wasn't worth full price. It's only a bargain bin game.
He said you can't take the Game Awards seriously.
I'm done with last gen. I'm not going to invest too much.
Salt Stranding. Damn, dudes is out here. All right. Okay. So, so I've got me thinking Death Stranding. So the Game Awards over with. It's in the books. So Naughty Dog, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Last of Us 2, game of the year. I'm trying to be salty, but I'm a PC gamer, so it really doesn't matter to me. But I appreciate the effort. that you put into Last of Us 2, hashtag PC. All right, now let's go ahead and let's talk about the other subject that you all came to see.
Oh shit! Here we go.
And it is Cyberpunk. So now we have. I think with Cyberpunk, there is literally two narratives here. Okay, because I've been trying to think about this whole show on how to approach this Cyberpunk thing, and there's actually two conversations. Okay. One conversation, and I know I've been saying it all day, but there's a PC conversation and there is a console conversation going on with Cyberpunk right now. You know what I'm saying? There's literally two worlds for Cyberpunk. You have PC players whose minds are blown, right? And when they play this, it's like something that is just insurmountable. Then you have the console players when they play this. It is so stripped and watered down of its effectiveness that it's striking. And it almost seems like CD Projekt Red is fucking playing around with people's lives. You see what I'm saying? So there's like two narratives here. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to be like, because I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna super chill out for Cyberpunk. I really was. I was prepared to be bent over, and I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, I'm actually kind of pissed at CD Projekt Red for this, because this is the type of company I wouldn't expect this from. So Cyberpunk out right now. It's getting like 10s and 9s from people who are in the industry and shit like that. And even some on PC was giving it 10s and 10s and all this shit, right? But when you look at the masses, and this is like how you know where certain demographics are, when you look at the huddled masses and you see all of these bad ratings from people who actually played the game on console, I should say way more so than PC, there's like this narrative that CD Projekt Red really was about the cash. They really didn't give a fuck about, because usually CD Projekt Red is all about quality. Like they even said it, like the consumer is first. When we put out this product is going to be 1,000% when it gets into your fucking hands, right? And then now that it's out, there's just two shocking fucking stories. You have people that literally cannot live their lives without playing Cyberpunk. And then you have people who are like Terry and other people who played on console who are absolutely disgusted with Cyberpunk and think it's like literally a failure. And I actually kind of agree with both stories. And I wanted to start with Terry. So, Terry, you're playing Cyberpunk on a base Xbox One, right? Or do you have a Series X? What you have?
No, I have
Okay, so you have base Xbox One, and you said the shit is like damn near unplayable, right? Like it's certain.
No, it's playable.
Is it playable? Okay, so how was your experience with Cyberpunk?
It looked pretty good. It looked graphically. I mean, yeah, it still needs polish, but I mean, graphically, compared to shit you're seeing on Twitter with the OG PS4 version, mine looks great compared to that.
So you're saying that the Xbox version was actually faring better than the PlayStation 4 version,
yes,
as far as running Cyberpunk?
I had people coming into my stream saying that graphically they said that game looked beautiful, and I'm like, okay, wait till you see the actual PC version. Your mind's gonna fucking blow if you think this is pretty. Right? So yeah, the OG PS4 base model is the worst, but
they did say that it was like just fucking broken on old, like just the base PS4, not the Pro, but the base PS4 is literally you can't fucking play the shit.
Issues with things not rendering in. Like I got my car stuck on a side. I thought I parked my car, and then I couldn't move it. It was just stuck. I was like, why is it stuck? And then I sat there for a while trying to get it out, and then finally the railings loaded in. And I'm like, I parked on top of some railings. All right.
Ooh.
So, but otherwise, outside of that, when you're just playing it, it did look pretty decent. I mean, still needs a lot more polish. I'm not going to say it looks beautiful because it does need more polish, but comparatively to other versions out there, it looks a hell of a lot better than those.
Oof.
All
That's
But
now
it still looked rough.
Now, Big Mike, you're running it on a PS4 Pro, right?
Yes.
Okay, now how is it? Because you're not running on base PS4, you're on PS4 Pro. So now, how is it running for you? Is it okay? Are you getting like you said you crashed last night? I think you told me you crashed.
I crashed once.
Okay,
but it actually looks decent on a PS4 Pro. Decent. From what I was understanding, it's running at like 1188.
It's 1180. Well, it's lowest because it has the dynamic resolution. It goes as low as 900p, but then its highest resolution registered as 1188p with its dynamic
1188p, and the lowest it goes down to was 972p.
Oh, 972. Yeah, 972. So,
like I said,
that's
from what I'm seeing,
rough,
it's not
man.
bad, and I haven't had too many like frame rate issues because I mean it's only at 30 frames per second, or at least I haven't noticed it. But I have noticed, glitches and bugs, and like there was one I posted up on my Twitter where Jackie, or there was a scene where he's riding his motorcycle, and I met him at one of the places, and when he parked his bike, and when I loaded up back to the game, his bike was on top of my car, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Then all of a sudden, when I like turned away, the bike started floating. I'm like, alrighty then. Then there was another scene where, like, I went to the hotel. I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, but don't spoil too much. Yeah.
But I went to the hotel and I was supposed to do my thing there, and like all the NPCs were like gone, but you saw phones floating in the air and everything like that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, my game didn't do that, thankfully. So,
right. Yeah. I did hear about that happening more so on PlayStation.
Not doing that.
Now here's the thing.
I got the picture of it and everything, but on that, the story's not bad.
See, now here's the thing, right?
Yeah, the story is good.
The story. Now here's
the story is really good.
Now the weird thing about it is, now what'd you say? What was your question? Was Frozen? Should it be a 94 on Metacritic the way compared to City? No, but here's my answer, and I'm going to give you that plus my experience. All right. So now you look at, and this you could check every PC narrative, every PC person that has played it. We all have the same narrative, right? It is probably one of the most amazingly immersive games I've ever played. And it's weird to hear that dynamic between how console experience is to PC version. Because, like, literally, I had bugs, and I had one game-breaking bug where I could not finish the mission. I actually had to reload the save. And then I had another bug where I equipped a gun, and the gun literally had no fucking graphics. Like, it was just the fucking attachments. It had no graphics. But those small bugs aside, I think it was definitely not designed for last gen. Like, with all of that stuff bogging it down, it really takes away from what the game really is. And that's why I said I understand why the score is where it is. Because you got to be realistic. You got to be realistic.
It makes no sense though, because it was designed for last gen. They planned for it.
I don't think they originally planned
designed it for a generation.
Exactly.
And it doesn't work on the core generation they made it for.
But you know what? It's what happens when you put too many ideas in. And when so many ideas are stacked on top of each other, you try to make that shit work. And you realize when it's already, because they had already pushed this motherfucker to no end. They already made this motherfucker pop so big that it was a fever pitch when it came out. Now that it finally...
Originally, didn't they start making this game for just the base PS4, Xbox, and
PC, right? It was originally planned for PC first. That was the original thing. It was a PC game. It was a PC game that will be ported to consoles. That was the idea for Cyberpunk. So this is why I said there's two narratives here, and this is why I'm kind of upset with CD Projekt Red, and this is why I kind of agree with Frozen when he talks about the score. Now, I'm not a fan of Metacritic at all. Like, Metacritic is shit tier when it comes to registering like what scores should be, because if you look at it right now, you would swear that this was worse than fucking Crackdown 3, and it is. Listen, Cyberpunk is an amazing game on PC, but when you play it, if you're not playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, when that version comes out, then you're doing yourself a huge disservice. And I think that's the problem here, is that CD Projekt Red didn't just fucking make the decision to say, you know what, we've already delayed the fizzy fuck out of this goddamn game already. Let's just fucking wait until it's ready for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Well, PC, it was already ready because it was made for PC first. They already said the PC version was golden. It was the console versions the reason why the huge delay had happened. Plus, they were saying they wanted to get a 90 Metacritic score. Fuck you, Dre, you were right, but they did say that. But they were saying they were trying to get those two things were into play, and that's the problem with Cyberpunk. Is that
the one thing I said, and I kept on saying, even after I think it's the second delay when they delayed it into December, I said, look. What they should have done, just fucking canceled the base consoles, even though I understand.
They should have just canceled the PS4.
Even though I understand why they didn't.
I get it, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? There's already games that you cannot play on PS4 and Xbox Series X right now. So that's why I don't understand why they didn't follow suit. They should have just cut their losses. That would have shortened the delay, because they wouldn't have had to try to get it fucking optimized for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One's garbage ass shit. They should have just said, you know what? Fuck the delay. We'll make it so you can play it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. You just play in the PlayStation 4 version, but it's
fine waiting for see, I've been fine if they had canceled it, the base version, and say, look, we'll put it on PC.
Yeah, put it on PC first.
All right. Yeah, ship it to PC first.
Yes,
because consoles. Yes, sometimes they do wait for exclusive PC games.
Sometimes they do. Yeah. So, and it's only a few months,
and I've been totally fine. Hey. Go ahead, let PC users have it. We'll play it when it comes to eventually the PS5 or
the PS5 and Series X, and it would have been but you know what? You got those investors, man. And see, this is why I think that this is terrible for companies like CD Projekt Red, who really try to push the narrative of being pro-consumer. Because when you start opening your stuff up to investors and shit like that, it changes your soul. You become a slave to the money. And when you become a slave to the money, you make decisions based on that. And that's what this is. And that's what I said I'm going to call them out on that. A lot of people thought I was going to shill out for CD Projekt Red. I'm not. I'm actually quite upset with them, because this was a terrible decision. You shouldn't have put it on there, and it tarnished
pre-orders.
Yeah, 8 million fucking pre-orders, which is
what they could have done, honestly, was for the base PS4 and the base Xbox, they could have refunded them back. Said, look, sorry, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Another developer's done that before. Or like, look, here's your money back. This is what we're doing.
Right, really. They should have, because they had already apologized for the delay, and that was already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because they lost millions of dollars and all that ad shit, and and all the promo stuff, all the millions of dollars. And you know what? It's just it goes back to when we had our guest from the devs from Battletoads, and he was talking about how it's on the devs this time, like when the game comes out, about crunch and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? What will be the end result? And I think the end result is, he's right. There were terrible decisions made on behalf of CD Projekt Red, and I'm starting to see that now. And I can't support that decision from pushing it out on base systems. I can't support that.
Yeah.
I think they fucked up.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. When I first saw Cyberpunk getting ready to come out, remember me and you were talking about it, and I was like, dude, I think I'm just going to start leveling up my computer.
You did. You said this is going to make me change my mind. Yes.
Dude, listen to what the devs saying they were going to do with this, and how much they said density of the world and the interactions and how many endings and different paths and all that. I'm like, yo, base fucking PS4 is not gonna be able to run that shit. I knew it wasn't gonna be able to run
not
that
handling
shit.
it.
Mike is totally right. They should have never came out with that shit on a base console. Ever. It should have been PS4 Pro, the Xbox One X or whatever it is, and then PS5 and Xbox Series X. I mean, that's what they should have. They should have just left the base out.
They should have not even done it for this. They should even not even done it for the One X or the Pro.
I agree.
Because think about it.
I agree.
Think about it.
I agree with
that. Think about
too.
it. Right now, the highest resolution you get is 1184p, but it does go down to 972p in busier areas, which is quite striking. To happen to you in the middle of gameplay sessions. That's kind of insanity. I feel like it's just they literally should have cut their losses. They should have said, you know what? It's just not going down. PS5, Series X, PC first. So what if PC got it first? It's not going to make any Xbot or Sony Pony change their mind about Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want it because the game is Cyberpunk. It is damn good, and I'm saying this. It is a damn good game on PC. It is quite astounding on PC.
It is fucking amazing.
It is damn near. And look, you can even go back to my stream, right? How many bugs did I have on my stream? I had one out of my whole 2-hour game session that I had, and I ran it at 60 frames. I was playing it at 4K, streaming at 1080. I had ray tracing at medium, everything else on high or ultra, and it was an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like mind blowing. Even my bro, Dave D, said that he couldn't look at it because it was like he just cannot be spoiled on any bare moment of Cyberpunk. That's how good it was. He said it literally convinced him to just change what his philosophy is on what gaming is. But that's how it is on PC. And it's just really weird to hear these two stories of the same game, on how one game is like a 1 out of 10 and it's a fucking damn near a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But it's super weird. But that's why I blame CD Projekt Red for that. Because it could have been a different narrative. If they would have just listened, we wouldn't be talking negative. We would have all positivity. But now it's shitty. And it's super tarnished. It even tarnished the game itself. And I'm not saying PC doesn't have bugs, because the PC got hella bugs too. Just not like the console version. The PC bugs are like super like doable. Like, it's not really super killing, but you go console and it's like the game isn't even loading. So it's just crazy to me how Cyberpunk is doing right now. Let's see.
But for me, like,
go ahead, Terry.
Graphic stuff aside, because you're pretty much just only talking about graphics.
No. The story is absolutely amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, the main story, but then the rest of the game is ass.
What?
Gameplay wise, I'm not.
The side mission. I haven't done the same side mission through my entire playthrough. Like nothing has been the same. There was no fetch quest or anything. Like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, I talked to dude. I'm gonna spoil a little bit. Spoiler warning. I talked the dude out of depression. I supported an AI. I saved somebody from kidnapping. I'm not gonna say what. I did a full-on ransom, a heist, and these are all side missions. These are not story shit. There was something with a stripper that ended up being kind of insanity. There literally is a mission about sex. And you know, this is 10 missions right now that I've stated that are 100% different from each other. You see what I'm saying? What are you playing? I've never.
I'm telling you, like,
what?
No, like, they have a lot of the same shit on fucking repeat in there.
What?
They really fucking do.
What is happening now?
And
what?
And the most annoying thing is you can't even move 5 feet in that game without getting 20 fucking phone calls. Drives me fucking nuts.
What?
Like,
she is kind of right on that.
Every place you go, you're constantly getting a phone call. I can't even do a goddamn mission without getting fucking phone calls. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
That's definitely bugged out. That is bugged out because it.
No, they're constantly calling me.
Don't do that for me, a piece of. You know what?
Every time you get close to a goddamn side quest or anything like that, you get a goddamn phone call.
You know what? I want you guys to go watch
so
my last.
With each other that you're tripping them all, and then you'll literally could get two phone calls at once and hear them back to back.
Go
together.
Go watch my playthrough, right? 2 hours straight. I want you to tell me what you guys see. Did I get blown up? Hell no. Did my missions load correctly? Hell yeah. Like literally, I did side missions. I did a little bit of story. I did a little bit of story.
If you're avoiding story like I like to do,
I did a little bit of story. I did a little bit of story.
24 fucking 7.
I did one story mission. I did one story mission and all side quests.
Can you kill this?
Stop
Can you kill this?
Stop it. Stop it. I did one story mission and all side quests, and I got receipts. Go watch my VOD. Go watch my fucking VOD, and you tell me if Terry's right. 2 hours. 2 hours straight, and I did not run into the same thing that Terry ran into. 2 fucking hours.
12 hours yesterday.
2 hours.
So I don't give a shit about your measly 2 hours of
2
story when I did 12 hours yesterday
of Terry being wrong.
Stop the cat.
2 hours
fucking pace
of
outside
Terry
the main fucking story.
Being wrong. 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Go check struggle streams. Go watch his shit. You know what I'm saying? He running on #PC too. And I guarantee the 8 hours that he played on stream, he don't have the same experience. That's why I said there's 2 narratives here. You ask Bad Bella. Bad Bella playing on PC right now. Bad Bella playing on PC right now. Bad Bella did a stream yesterday.
That's the two different narratives.
Bad Bella did a stream yesterday.
And if you are avoiding the main story, you're getting nothing but copy and paste. Kill this dude, kill this dude, kill this dude, kill this dude.
Side quests. And literally every last one of her side quests were drastically different. Not only did she not get blown the fuck up on her way to a side quest, but once she got to it, the shit loaded correctly. So all I'm saying is 2 narratives here. You got console version, which is broken, right? And then you got the PC version, which is masterful. So you have to wade through the waters of bullshit to really get to the narrative that you want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to the console way where they say it's a tragedy, it is. I actually agree. The console versions is done. It's destroyed. That shit is a garbage 1 out of 10 game, right? But you play on PC where shit is loading correctly and it actually works. It is damn near 10 out of 10, but I can't give it that because of the bugs. There are some bugs. But outside of that...
Thank you. But hold on, I'm going to give you a plus, because at least you're not being biased.
Yeah, I can't give it that. I can't give it that. But... is it a totally different game than it is on console than it is on PC? Absolutely. It is night and fucking day. It is night and day. I'm not talking about graphics.
Graphics and bugs, though. You keep bringing that shit up.
I'm not talking about graphics. Let me finish my point. I'm not talking about graphics. Your system, listen, if the AI isn't working, hold on. If the AI isn't working, right? If the AI isn't working, right? And you can't run AI like that on console. Sorry, you're not going to be able to handle the AI that's running, because like when you said the AI just stands there on console, you know why? Because they're still loading. But when you play it on fucking PC, guess what? It is hard as fuck. They don't just stand there. When you shoot at them, they go cover. They even support their cover and try to suppress you. That's so different than what it does on console. Console is loading still, so the AI isn't fucking working. But on PC, the shit is working. It does what it's intended. That's why I said it's 2 different games. It's literally 2 different games. You got Crackdown 3 on consoles, and you got fucking Last of Us, I guess, on PC. So stop it. You're not listening. All you're hearing is and you're not understanding that it is two fucking games. It is two different games.
Boring.
It's
You
two
literally
fucking
ignored the whole
games.
part of how you have a
Now
girl
listen.
call you 24/7 and constantly tell you to do the same fucking quest on goddamn repeat. Go kill this dude, go kill this dude, go kill this dude. Don't fucking tell me that's not there, because it fucking is, Danny. You're fucking lying if you're gonna ignore the fact that it does indeed have copy and paste fucking shit in it. Because it does.
So did Anthem, and you loved it. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? But every game has that. Every game has that. Every game has that. Every game has that. But the majority of the side quests, are drastically different.
Didn't have
It's gonna be
that.
drastically
You said
different.
that they were not going to do that.
Like
Danny.
80%.
You fucking said that they were not gonna
80%
do
of
that.
the
And
side
guess what,
quests
Danny?
are
They
drastically
fucking did it.
different.
They fucking
80%
did it.
of the
Just
side
like I
quests
fucking
are
said they
drastically
would.
different.
I said you were fucking crazy
Sorry.
thinking that they were not going to put copy and paste shit
20% of the side
and you
quests
said
are
no,
shady.
Cyberpunk
Okay.
is going to be on a different
All
level
right.
because CD Projekt
But
Red's doing it, and
80%
they're going to
of
put
the
in all
side
these
quests
hours,
are
and they're going to make
different.
sure you don't have anything on repeat. Fucking bullshit. It's an open world game, so everything's on fucking repeat, dude. They fell into the same goddamn hole all the other open world devs have done in the past.
20%
They fucking did
of
it too.
the side quests are samey. Congratulations. But 80% isn't. So what does that mean? The higher number wins. Sorry. So it's way more diverse than she's letting it.
That they fucking lied.
Just
That means they
no,
fucking lied.
no,
because you
they didn't.
believed
No,
them,
no.
And you even fucking sat there and defended them about how they weren't going to do that, and they fucking did.
They didn't. 80% of the side quests. Hold on, David.
For Xbox,
80% of the side. 80%.
You think about copy and paste?
I fucking blow
Xbox released a
Xbox
copy
the
and
whole
paste
goddamn
bad
time too
game.
for their shit.
David.
If anyone taps around here, it's you for fucking Sony, dude.
That is facts. That is facts. Listen, Terry, you're literally Terry. Look at chat. Terry. Look at chat. All right. The PC gamers are saying it is drastically different. The console gamers saying they agree. So what does that tell you? There's two narratives here, right? Like I keep saying. I know you're trying to say that there's two different games here. You know what I'm saying?
Two narratives. Fine, it's two narratives. Stop trying to go and say that my shit isn't fucking happening then.
It ain't because you're playing on base Xbox One, Terry. You're playing on a fucking calculator. That's why you're fucking playing
narratives. But don't fucking interject on mine because you didn't experience mine.
Terry,
stick to your fucking little PC narrative.
Terry,
and let me have my
you are a
narrative,
PC
because you don't know
player.
shit about
Why
my
did you get it for
narrative.
Xbox? You got a PC. Why did you get it for Xbox? Why?
Because I have to game share with my husband, and he
that's
will
right.
not do
That's
PC.
right. That's right. Joel failed. That's
So
right.
don't even try to pull that on me too, dude.
Joel failed. That's right. He did fail.
So fuck off on that. Don't even try to pull that.
Because I was wondering.
There's a game.
I couldn't
That
remember.
is a fucking multi-plat game that my husband wants. I have to get it on Xbox. There's no fucking question. We're never gonna buy a game twice because that's fucking stupid.
It's true.
Just get it the one time in the household.
That's
all
true.
right. So that's not even a goddamn argument. All right. But don't sit there and try to downplay my goddamn experience. All right. Because if you want to keep going on the two fucking narratives thing, that's fine. But then you have no fucking comment on mine.
I do.
You are not
I do.
playing it on base console.
I do.
You have no comment on it.
I do.
All you can
I do.
comment on is what you experience on
Exactly.
the PC narrative.
So you gotta. And you're commenting. You're commenting on your shit. You're commenting on your shit, right?
I let you sit there and go on about how amazing this game was for you.
It is. It's great on PC. It's fucking dope as shit on PC. It's dope as fuck on PC, Terry. Terry.
You could have shut the fuck up.
Terry, it's dope as fuck on PC. It's dope as fuck on PC. What can I say? It's dope as fuck on PC. As I said, but you're saying this shit is trash, and it's not. Because on PC, it's not.
Trash.
It's not.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's amazing because on my end it's not amazing.
not.
I didn't fucking interrupt you, did I? No, I didn't. I let you sit there and stroke yourself all fucking day. So shut up and let me have my end, dude. Woo!
Damn! She's coming for your knees, Annie.
She ain't coming for my team. She ain't coming for my team because she know I'm right.
No, she came for your knees,
anyway,
dude. You got wrecked.
No, I didn't get
wrecked.
wrecked. I didn't get wrecked because guess what? Reckoning is wrecked. And here's the real motherfucking story. PC, dope, console, trash. You chose the latter. Sorry for your loss. I really do. I feel for you. Yeah, I feel for you. I still love you, Terry, but I feel for you.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
I think she made you eat some humble pie.
She didn't make me eat no humble pie, because guess what? It's dope for me. So I don't understand.
Oh, no.
I don't understand.
Chat's saying Terry's the winner.
Man, fuck Chad.
Now, Terry just be captive from Microsoft.
Queen wins.
That's because Dre's in love, man.
Microsoft. That's what she be doing. Terry be captive from Microsoft, man.
Am I capping for Microsoft right now when I'm going on about how trashy this
Yeah,
game
we
is?
talking about Cyberpunk. No, she ain't capping for Microsoft. No, David.
Sony can make the cure for cancer, and Sony be like, fuck cancer. Just let everybody get the shit. Sony has it.
You're gonna sit here
Terry be like, I be seeing Terry post shit. She be straight bonafide. You know what I'm saying?
David.
You know what I'm saying? Straight bonafide.
Stop it. David, stop it. Hold on.
Get the robotic reason out of here.
Stop.
We're not robotic reasons out of here.
David, stop.
About fucking posting bot shit. I don't
Fantastic. Bot-rific.
David, Terry, David and Terry. Hold on. We're going off topic. We're going off topic. David,
shit on there. What's so fucking
we're going off topic. David. I'm about to mute this motherfucker. I'm getting ready to mute this motherfucker. That's what fucking
Bot-rific.
A lot of the people here in chat are on my Twitter. They
David, you have been muted.
Do that fucking fanboy bullshit.
Damn, he unmuted himself. I can't mute him. I can't mute him.
I do not do that shit. Shut up. I do not do that shit.
David. Okay. Let's stop it. We're going off topic here. I think what it really boils down to is what you're fucking playing on. If you want an amazing experience with Cyberpunk, right? You already know what you got to do. You're gonna have to get that fucking PC. If you can't wait and you're gonna get it on console, listen to what Terry's telling you. It is garbage. So do not get it on any of those base systems. Please, just don't. Just wait. I get it. It's Cyberpunk. It's new hotness. Fucking wait. Please. Can we just do that? Can we do that for everybody? Yeah. Terry, can I get some of that? I can't find my shit. And my shit's dry as fuck, Terry. Can I get some? Terry, put some on my lips. Because my shit's dry.
All right, now you can kiss and make up.
Hell no.
No, I love Terry.
Terry's like, fuck you, Dave.
As soon as we end the show, I'm gonna give her this massage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let her scream in my ear.
You gonna touch her? She's gonna get like drop kick you.
Don't fucking touch me, you fucking asshole.
I mean, she's made out of metal anyway because she's just a bot. So,
David, shut the fuck
up. Please stop. Anybody who knows
me.
David. Okay, so what was your question, Frozen? Is it true the main story is how many 20 hours? Main story is 20 to 25 hours long. So it is not a gigantic story.
The devs claim it's 40 hours for main story. Then again, they claim they're not going to have anything else that they have in there.
I feel like this. If you play it just to play the story, it's just like any of these type of games. You're doing yourself a disservice. If you're just playing to rip through the story, you might as well not even play it. Because you're not enjoying what the game is supposed to be. It's about choices. So if all you make is the choice to move ahead, then you're not making any choices. You're basically creating a linear game for yourself, and you're ruining the experience. You have to take it all in. You know, you want to make sure you're ready for a lot of these actions. You want to make sure you leveled up enough. You want to make sure you got enough people that you talk to, because they said everybody that you can drill a conversation down to affects the ending of the story. And I know one guy said he put 175 hours in. He's got 9 different endings. 2 were similar, because I know Terry was worried about that. And that was similar between Nomad and Street Kid, had a ending that was kind of similar. But the other 7 stories, he said, not only played different, were drastically different, and people who were missing and who lived, and that all changed dramatically, which is very impressive. So I'm interested to see how that all plays out. And that was just his one. Somebody said they got 10 different ones, and there was another person that said they got 11. So, but who's telling truth and who's telling what? So you don't know, but you got to play that motherfucker to see. You know what I'm saying? You have to play it to really.
I feel like the game hasn't been working long enough for them to have figured out.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, 11? Damn, you really got 11 hours in that
over
motherfucker?
100 hours to get one ending. There's no way these people put 1,000+ hours in this game to
right.
get that many endings. I'm calling bullshit on all of it. Oh, fucking shit.
All right. To confirm it, the CD Projekt Red has confirmed there's 4 multiple endings. That's it. 4 endings.
See? So if the devs say there's only 4...
Right. How motherfuckers say they got 10 endings?
Yeah. How the fuck you get 10 endings when the devs said only 4 exist? This is so bogus.
Yes.
That's because motherfuckers be putting them rumors out. That's because motherfuckers be putting them fake ass rumors out there, man.
And it says the ending can lead to 2 epilogues based on your choice you make in the end game. So you'll get like 2 different epilogues based on your choice in the ending.
So there's 4 endings, and then you can get between 2 different epilogues.
Right.
Okay, so like 6 different.
So technically 6 endings.
Technically 6. Okay, that's why I literally said you don't know. You have to play the motherfucker to find out. You don't know.
Right, but if the devs are saying there's 4 endings and 2 epilogues, then that's not 10 fucking endings.
Yeah, that's definitely not 10 fucking endings. That's some bullshit.
Right. I originally heard 6 or 7.
That was from what. Yeah. So, but maybe he's comparing it between the 2 epilogues and the actual endings. So
I think Danny was looking on, fake TMZ.
Big Mike gave me the link. Big Mike sent me the link.
There's no way in hell anybody has put in that kind of time to get that many endings. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I literally said you can't trust this shit. I literally said it. And I'm talking about
you know you said they're quoting it.
But I just said you can't trust the shit.
You just live a life, Dan.
No, literally when I said somebody said there were 7, somebody said there was 10, somebody 11. I literally right after that I said you can't believe any of this shit. You got to play it yourself. How am I capping? I literally just said. How can you believe any of this shit? You gotta play it. I'm not capping. I literally just said
PC cap off every once in a while there, Danny.
I literally just said, how can you believe any of this shit? Like that literally is me questioning the information. Like I don't understand.
Just go with the devs.
But 6 endings, that's pretty good.
All you
That's
had
actually
to
not
say
bad.
is the devs said that there are 4 endings and 2 epilogues.
That's
it. You don't have to bring up the, hypothetical made up shit.
I didn't read that. I didn't listen. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it.
How many endings are there in Cyberpunk?
But now you gotta remember when this game was coming out. You gotta remember when this game was coming out. You remember when this game was coming out, I was trying not to be spoiled by too much, so I tried not to look up too much on it. I was like, I don't want to, because if I look up what the endings are, then it could spoil. So I tried not to look at it. But you know what I'm saying? So now that I'm playing it,
Terry won. She popped your knees.
No, that's super false narrative, like a motherfucker. That's a difference between console and PC.
Hey, the fact you said Terry won.
No. CD Projekt probably removed 4 endings like all the other shit they removed. Terry broke his kneecap. That's because Dre is in love, man. When you're in love, you say crazy things, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely get it.
Same thing. Kronos said the same
Kronos
thing.
is also in love.
Dre and I disagreed the entire time we were talking Game Awards. So what are you talking about?
Listen, Dre is in love. He said he was only showing up to see Terry. That's what he told me personally. He told me that personally.
Even Kronos says, "Look, Terry's got the Infinity Stones in your ass."
Because Kronos is made out of
Thanos snap you ass. Like, boom.
Kronos is made out of Legos. That's why. And then Wraith, literally his life is to live in my pain. So it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if you can do it, that's what you got to do. Because we know you're the meme king.
Big Mike.
the meme king.
Big Mike, let me help you out. Big Mike, let me help you out. Hold on. All right. All right. So now that he's cut down and silent, let's go ahead and we have final round. Anybody want to jump in that motherfucker? Did we already have it throughout the goddamn?
Well, no, I think we had it already.
He said, I'm made out of 7 awards. That's because you like Sony so much. That's what it is. And if you do that, Kronos, I'm blocking you for real. Not Kronos, but Wraith. if you do that meme, dude, I'm literally unfriending you, dog. So be careful. All right. I'm serious. I'm drop dead fucking serious. I'm literally serious. So don't put that shit up. Okay, I'm blocking you right now, then, and I'm gonna do it on live stream too. Let's go to Twitter.
That's fucked up, man. That's dirty as shit, man.
Let's do this.
That won't stop that meme ending up on your feed.
It won't show up on my feed because I'm blocking him. So here, let's go. Where's my shit at? Here it is. Followers. Here it is. Wraith. Here we go. Let's do this live here.
You'll still end up on your feed because every post that reposts it, we're gonna see it, dude.
Wraith.
You can't escape it.
Try me.
You can't escape it.
Try me. I got 6 lives, bro. You wasted your grenade.
Everybody go follow Wraith. He needs help. You know?
And Mike getting blocked too.
If you donate right now to the platform, you'll help every Wraith in need. You know? The cruelty that is Danny.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Danny being super cruel.
Yep.
Yeah,
here it is.
Give Wraith a follow.
Danny, this is some Randy Pitchford ass shit.
Oh yeah,
man,
for sure.
You know.
Am I gonna block Mike too?
Pitchford.
Oh yeah, I'm blocking Mike too. Here we go.
This is definitely Randy fucking Pitchford.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and block him. How the fuck do you turn off retweets?
See, Danny is Randy Pitchford, man.
So,
No, you actually the Epic Games boss, dude. Sweeney and shit, man.
So we do this.
Danny is dead.
Here it is.
Danny.
Here it is. Boom. All right. All is good with the world. You're right, Kronos. All right. So nobody's doing final round. All right. Well, let's see. Who we raiding? Let's see. Who we got? Who we raiding? Let's see. Who's out there?
Yeah, we should raid King.
King's doing a 24-hour stream right now. So King's playing a bunch of games. I think he said he had a ton of games on the docket for his stream.
He's doing Valorant right now. He was doing Cuphead earlier.
Hold on, let me turn Big Mike back up because I had to turn him down. All right, now you can talk and be audio. I muted Mike. Yeah, I did. All right, so let's go ahead and raid King. Let's see.
I mean, the salt is fucking real in this motherfucker.
Hold on. His shit is so fucking long, King. Dude, it's like what? There it is.
Why don't I just copy and paste? It's easier. Why do you type it for?
Shit, because I'm on some other shit. I got too many screens open.
You trying to play Cyberpunk at the same time there, Terry.
I am. All right, so all right, go ahead and show King some love. Shouts out to Chad who has it in for me. Shouts out to the panel.
His kneecap was blown out by Terry, and now he's blocking and muting people.
Shouts out.
I hate to see it.
You hate to see
Shouts
it.
out to the
Yeah,
Rage
I
Queen.
hate to see it.
Shouts out to the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to Dave D, aka Wesley Pipes. Shouts out to Chat. We love you all. Check us out.
Thank you
Check
guys
us
so
out.
much for being here. You know I'll bring the rage.
Right. So check us out tonight.
Shout out
Shut
to
the
Ray,
fuck
man.
up.
He's the real
Shut
one.
the fuck up.
I love you,
Big
Ray.
Mike, Big Mike. Let me
I
help
love
you
you,
out.
Ray.
Hold on, let me help you out again, dude, because you don't know when to shut the fuck up. All right. So shouts out to Chat. I love you all. Can't do this shit without you. Check us out 10 o'clock tonight. For the late night convo, we got a couple of special guests. Bad Bella, she's going to be on the show, as well as Milky. You know, I know Struggle's going to be happy about that because he's in love, even though he's evil. So check that out tonight. We will also be discussing Cyberpunk, as well as some other tidbits here and there. So we'll be talking about that. And all right, guys, we'll catch everybody. Peace. I think it already went.
It did.
It did. It didn't catch all of that. Hold on.